Welcome back to Only Talk Sports, and tonight we've got Game 4 of the Western Conference Finals between the Denver Nuggets and the Los Angeles Lakers. The series is 3-0. Denver is leading. Can Los Angeles keep the series alive? We'll have to see, but it's in Los Angeles, so they're going to have a really good chance to get it done here. They lost Game 3 at home, but can they win Game 4? We shall see, but it is 0-2-0, and the Lakers, they have the ball first. Dennis Schroeder over to LeBron James, who definitely does not want to go down in a 4-0 sweep to the Denver Nuggets, who have never been to the NBA Finals. This will be huge for Denver. Can they get the job done tonight? Probably will be big for them to go ahead and end the series. But the Lakers, are going to give it everything they've got. Michael Porter Jr., he misses a three on the other end for Denver. Los Angeles back down the floor. Anthony Davis almost traveled with it, but he did not. Was able to pass the ball before he stepped down. Now he's driving into the lane. Anthony Davis with a turnaround, and that gets the Lakers on the board. 2-0. Lakers are in front. That's a big shot by Anthony Davis to get some confidence for Los Angeles, get the crowd settled down that the Lakers are in front first. Jamal Murray with the ball over to Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and the Nuggets, they're a little bit cold early right now. Still 2-0, missed a couple shots. LeBron James back down the floor. Dennis Schroeder, he's got it with Jamal Murray on. Now down to LeBron James on the left block with a turnaround over Aaron Gordon. His shot is off the mark. It's front iron, and he misses. Now you've got Denver going back down the floor. They have not scored yet. Jamal Murray to Nikola Jokic. Now to Michael Porter. Aaron Gordon in the corner for three, where he still struggles to shoot the basketball at a high rate, and he misses the three in the corner. Still 2-0 Lakers. Now you've got Rui Hachimura, who's inserted into the starting lineup tonight. That's really big news for the Lakers. He's been playing some great basketball, and Darvin Ham rewarding Rui Hachimura with a starting spot. Crazy right there, but he is blocked by Michael Porter Jr. What a block by him. Rui Hachimura from getting that layup to fall. Now Los Angeles windbound. Schroeder to Austin Reeves. Still been a solid player all playoff long for Los Angeles. Reeves for a short two. He misses the jumper right there. Still 2-0. So you've got Jamal Murray bringing the basketball up the floor. Now over to Nikola Jokic, who has been fantastic. A triple-double machine. Jamal Murray been scoring over 30 points per game in this playoff series. And Michael Porter Jr. over to Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon hits the two. It is a tie game, 2-all. Lakers are 1 of 5 from the field. Denver is 1 of 4. Under 10 to go in the first quarter. Reeves over to LeBron. Over to Schroeder for three, and Dennis Schroeder knocks down the three. 5-2. Los Angeles is in front. That's a big shot for Dennis Schroeder to get his confidence going. He's a very important player for the Lakers. Another ball handler. He's just a guy that has talent for sure, that can score inside and shoot the three. He does a lot of things for the Lakers. Now Michael Porter, he missed the three, and LeBron James on the other end tried to go for a slam dunk, and he could not get the dunk to fall because he was fouled by Michael Porter Jr. Now he is down on the ground. Hopefully LeBron James is okay. I think he should be okay. He's still on the ground. That was definitely a hard foul by Denver. Denver trying to do everything they possibly can not to give easy buckets up to the Los Angeles Lakers. You can't let them score easily. So probably a smart play by Michael Porter Jr. to foul LeBron James and not allow him to get that easy bucket, because you just do not want to give LeBron James the confidence with that big slam dunk early in the game. Make him earn at the stripe, where LeBron James sometimes does struggle at the line. So I think a really smart play actually by Michael Porter Jr. I don't think it's a flagrant foul either. It was a hard foul, but it was a clean foul. Nothing excessive where it would be a malicious intent where it is a flagrant foul. LeBron James, he does hit the first free throw, though. So it is 6-2. They're showing it again. He just got a little bit in the arm. It wasn't in the head, nothing like that. So definitely a good play. Smart foul by Michael Porter Jr. Now LeBron James, he knocks down the second free throw. So it's 7-2. Lakers are up by 5 points. 9:20 to go in the first quarter. Now Denver's going back down the floor. Aaron Gordon over to Nikola Jokic, who has not scored or really impacted the game yet, but he eventually will. Jamal Murray gets the floater to fall. 7-4. That's a good play by Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray has been calm and cool and collected all playoff long for Denver. He is the big reason why they're up 3-0, and he'll be a big reason tonight why Denver potentially is able to win this game and move on to the finals for the first time ever. This would be huge for Denver if they could get it done. to be able to sweep the leg or something I bet most people did not think. I certainly did not. Rui Hachimura down the lane. He faked the three and went all the way to the rim, and he dunked it home. 9-4. That's a great play by Rui Hachimura, showing why he was inserted into the starting lineup. That is a great play by Rui Hachimura. What a play. Now you've got Jamal Murray at the top of the key. Lakers down. Lakers up by 5. Denver down 5 early in the game. Now it's down by 7 for the Nuggets because Austin Reeves all the way down the floor, and it's 11-4. Los Angeles. Timeout Denver Nuggets and Michael Malone. The Lakers are starting to pull away a little bit early, and this is exactly what Los Angeles needs right here. The Lakers, they have to win this game. It is an elimination game. They do not want to be swept. Even if Los Angeles wins this game, does not mean they're still going to have a great chance to come back in the series, but you just cannot get swept. That would just be a bad look all around. But right now, the Lakers up 11-4. Their crowd is engaged, and this is the exact start that the Lakers needed for sure. Definitely going to be an interesting game. We'll have to see if Denver can come back and find a way to finish off the Los Angeles Lakers, or will LA find a way to win and get their first win in this series, keep the series alive. It's going to be very interesting for sure. We've got a long way to go. Only 3.5 minutes into the game, but definitely the way the Lakers are starting out, they are looking sharp, and they look ready to potentially get a win tonight. Jeff says, I'm here and ready to go. I really appreciate you for being here, Jeff. I really do appreciate it. But like you said, I'm ready to go as well. I'm sure everybody is ready for this game. And definitely after we saw with the Boston Celtics, the way they played against the Miami Heat last night, that was an awful loss for Boston. Definitely, it is all the rage right now in the NBA, how poorly Boston played, and will Boston be able to respond? The thing with the Lakers is Los Angeles, I feel like, has played hard in every single game in this series. Denver's just found a way to win, whether it's Jamal Murray scoring 30 to 35 points every single game, Nikola Jokic just being incredible, and then all of the role players for Denver doing their job, whether it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Bruce Brown, some of their other guys. Denver has found a way to keep Los Angeles at bay in every single game. Los Angeles, again, it's not played poorly. It's just Denver has been the better team. But then you do look at Boston and Miami, and it's a different situation because Miami has dominated Boston, especially in Game 3. I feel like in the first 2 games, you can make an argument that Boston did, have a chance to win. They weren't terrible, but they still, to me, have not played nowhere near up to their potential. Los Angeles, I feel like, actually is giving it everything they've got. They just lost all 3 of the games to Denver. With Boston, it just feels like Boston could be given a little bit more, and they're just not getting it done. But it's going to be very interesting to see what happens, who ends up winning this Denver-LA game, if this series will stay alive. And then you got tomorrow night with Boston and Miami. Can Boston find a way on the road at Miami and get a win to keep the series alive, get it back to their home crowd in TD Garden? I'm not sure if they'll be able to do that based on the way they played in Game 3, but if they play really hard, Boston can beat Miami. But with the Denver Nuggets at Los Angeles, this is a different situation because Los Angeles has this home game facing elimination. Their crowd is engaged, and the Lakers look really good early, but it's not how you start a game, it's how you finish a game. You got to be able to finish a game strong. You can be up the whole time and then allow Denver to come back, and then Denver wins the series. But again, Los Angeles, they've played really well, in my opinion, in this series, but they have not found a way to win. And at the end of the day, all that matters is getting the W. So even though LA has played good at times, they've had some really good moments in this series, they're still down 3-0. But for Boston, they did not play anywhere near their best in Game 3. With Los Angeles, I feel like they've had their moments where they've been at their best. They just have been very unfortunate, very unlucky that Denver has been playing as well as they have. And you can tell that they want to win this series so badly. Jeff says it's do or die time for the Lakers. I completely agree. Definitely do or die time. Everything is out on the line. We'll have to see what happens. But a good start for the Lakers. Should be a great game. Jamal Murray at the top of the key. Kicks to Nikola Jokic. Now Jokic is driving it over to Michael Porter Jr. Jr. going to the rim strong. He misses the shot. He gets his own miss over to Caldwell-Pope to Jamal Murray for 3. And Murray's 3 is way off. But Jamal Murray, sometimes he starts a little slow, but he can really get hot in a hurry, especially later on in the game. That was a big miss for Denver. Now Los Angeles on the other end with a turnover. Caldwell-Pope back to Jamal Murray all the way down the floor, and Jamal Murray is fouled. It looked like the ball went off of his foot, but the referees are going to say that it was a foul right there, and it will remain Denver Nuggets basketball. It's a tough break for the Lakers because they thought that they potentially had the ball going back the other way. Crazy day in the NBA as well. Carmelo Anthony retiring. That's big news. We'll definitely probably talk about that some more later on. But Kentavious Caldwell-Pope knocks down the three. 11-7. Finally, Denver hits another shot. They've been cold for a couple of minutes, but that's a big shot for KCP. Denver needed that bucket badly. Now Lakers with the ball. LeBron James on the right block being guarded by Aaron Gordon. That is a tough matchup, but I think LeBron James can win it. LeBron all the way to the rim, and he does win the matchup. 13-7 all the way to the rim. That's a good play by LeBron James. 13-7. 7:10 to go in the first. Caldwell-Pope in the corner for three, and he's fouled as well. What a shot by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and the foul. Not smart by LA. You do not want to foul on a three ever, but especially when he makes the three. What a shot by KCP. That's a talented play. But LeBron James not to be outdone, showing his reverse layup again. That was a really good play by LeBron, showing he still has the burst at his age to get to the rim. With 7:16 to go in the first quarter, and Caldwell-Pope is at the line to potentially get a 4-point play and put Denver only down 2. Sometimes the 4-point play is the hardest to finish. You hit the three, but then you miss the free throw. But Caldwell-Pope, he gets that 4-point play. He knocks down the free throw. 13-11. And Caldwell-Pope has scored the last 7 points for Denver. That's huge, getting your role players involved, even though KCP is definitely emerging as more than a role player for sure. Schroeder misses on the other end. Porter Jr. with the rebound. Denver with a chance to tie or take the lead. Porter Jr., he gets stopped by the Lakers defense. They did a good job getting back. Now Jokic down low. He misses, but Aaron Gordon tips it back in. That's a good play by Aaron Gordon. 13 all. We've got a tie game. After the Lakers started with a flurry, they started out really well in this game. Denver has responded. That's exactly what you want to see if you're a Nuggets fan. Austin Reeves down the floor. He feels like he's fouled. He's furious, but he's not going to get the call. Jokic to Porter Jr. misses the three. LeBron James tries to tip it up to Anthony Davis to get the rebound, and the Lakers do get the ball. 6:20 to go in the first quarter. Dennis Schroeder, he's got the ball going down the floor at the top of the key. Down to Anthony Davis, driving on Jokic, and that's a good layup by Anthony Davis over the long arms of Jokic. 15-13. 6:10 to go in the first quarter. Now Aaron Gordon with the basketball. 4 points and 6 rebounds for Anthony Davis. He's looking sharper than he was in his last game for sure. But Jokic responds on the other end. 15-15. Jokic beat Anthony Davis down the floor. 5:50 to go in the first. Tie game again. Schroeder, top of the key, driving with an Anthony Davis screen. Now down to Rui Hachimura. He goes up strong. He misses the floater. Rui with the offensive rebound with a turnaround. He misses again. Now Anthony Davis goes up strong, and he loses the basketball out of bounds. What action early. Both teams are playing so hard, and that is exactly what you want to see. Again, I really do feel like the Los Angeles Lakers have done a good job of playing hard in this series. Boston, you can make an argument otherwise, but LA's done a good job. They're still down 3-0, but they have done a good job. Jamal Murray, he's going to the bench. Bruce Brown, who they call their 6th starter for the Denver Nuggets, he is coming into the game. Now D'Angelo Russell's coming into the game for the Lakers. He was coming off the bench in this game. He did not start crazy there, but obviously Darvin Ham feels like he needed a different matchup, having Rui out there and Dennis Schroeder instead of D'Angelo Russell. Very interesting moves there. Lakers did start out strong, but Denver has responded. It was 11-4 LA, but Denver has gone on an 11-4 run. Now you've got a three by Los Angeles. It looked like it was going to be a pass, but it was a three that went in. 18-15. That's an incredible play. It looked like a pass, but it ended up being a shot. Now Bruce Brown down the floor, and Bruce Brown dribbles it off of his foot. But they're showing LeBron James. It looked like a pass, and he ended up making the shot like it was supposed to be an alley-oop to Rui Hachimura, but he made the three. That's a crazy play by LeBron James. Now LeBron down the floor again. He goes up strong, and he takes the mid-range shot, and he knocks it down 20-15, and LeBron, he's feeling it early. That is a good sign for Lakers fans that LeBron James has 9 quick points. He's looking sharp early in this game. Anthony Davis has hit some big shots as well. So it's looking really good for the Lakers, getting a lot of players involved. Caldwell-Pope to Michael Porter Jr. in the corner. His three's off the mark, and Rui Hachimura, he's got the rebound. Now over to Austin Reeves. 4:40 to go in the first. Porter Jr. is 0-4 from 3, but he probably will get going. He struggled early in game 3 as well, but then he finally started to make some shots. Anthony Davis drove into the lane. The ball goes out of bounds, but they're going to say that it is off of the Denver Nuggets. So it will remain LA basketball. But definitely Los Angeles looking a little sharper. Denver's had their moments. It's not like Denver's played poorly, but Denver's had their moments. But LA has been doing a great job more consistently in this game. And if they continue to play this well, they might just get their first win in this series. D'Angelo Russell and Lonnie Walker now into the game off the bench for Los Angeles. Lonnie Walker over to D'Angelo Russell. LeBron James in the corner for 3, and LeBron James hits another 3. 23-15. He's got 12 points, an 8-0 run for LA in the last 1 minute and 40 seconds. Aaron Gordon bringing the ball up the floor for Denver. Now down to Nikola Jokic. Back to Gordon for the slam dunk. Aaron Gordon, one of the best dunkers in the NBA, and he's showing why right there. That's a fantastic dunk by Aaron Gordon, and a great pass by Jokic. 6 points for Aaron Gordon, 3 of 4 from the field. Most of them really close to the rim, but nonetheless still some really good buckets being made by Aaron Gordon. Now Kentavious Caldwell-Pope down the floor to Aaron Gordon. Now he gets it to Jokic. Maybe he can return the favor with Jokic on the left block. Driving on Rui Hachimura. Out to Caldwell-Pope for 3. And Caldwell-Pope knocks it down. 23-20. We got a 3-point game. Los Angeles, as well as they're playing so far in this first quarter, Denver just keeps on scoring. 10 points for Caldwell-Pope to match LeBron's 12. Now Anthony Davis misses a mid-range shot. Porter Jr. tried to get the rebound, but D'Angelo Russell with the hustle and getting that offensive rebound. Now Lonnie Walker, he misses a 3. He's had some good moments for LA, but not that time right there. Now you've got Denver going back the other way. Aaron Gordon all the way to the rim, kicks to Porter Jr. Down low, Porter Jr. goes up strong. His shot's off the mark, but they're going to call a foul. 3:08 to go in the first quarter. 23-20. LA is in front by 3. But Porter Jr. will have a couple of free throws. Porter Jr., that's a good play by him because the way he's struggling to shoot the basketball as of this time, probably really smart to get to the rim and try to get fouled, maybe get yourself going that way, because if you're not going to be able to make your threes and you just keep shooting them, that's not going to help you out in any way, shape, or form. Sometimes you got to, when you're struggling to shoot the ball, get to the rim, try to get to the line, and that can help you get going. That can help you start to make some shots. RC covers the WNBA and NBA. Thanks for stopping by. He says, what's up, man? You ready? Talking to Jeff. I'm ready as well. I'm sure both of you guys are ready, but been a good game so far. Hopefully about all we can ask for, even if it is an elimination game for the Lakers and they do lose and Denver wins. Awesome for Denver if they do win, because it'll be their first finals trip. That would be awesome. But hopefully it's a close game. Boston-Miami last night, not a close game. It's definitely, for a lot of people, it was very hard to watch. It was a struggle bus to watch, but it is what it is. Still, it is the NBA playoffs. It's the conference finals. We got to enjoy them while we have them, because they will be over soon. They're not going to be on for much longer, but definitely got to enjoy them while we have them. But this game right here is looking like it could be a really close game. There is still a lot of time left to go. Maybe Los Angeles can find a way to start pulling away from Denver, or vice versa. We'll have to see what happens. Definitely still a lot of time left to figure out what will happen. But I do think the way this game is going, it is looking like it will be a close game. But LA, I don't think that they're going to give up in any way, shape, or form. I feel like Los Angeles is going to give it everything that they've got, and they're going to try to play hard all the way throughout this game to be able to beat the Denver Nuggets. They know that they have to, because of the fact if Los Angeles loses, or at any point in this game, doesn't give it 110%, they will lose this game. I think even if they play really hard all game, they could still lose. That's how good Denver's been playing. And the reason why Denver's playing so well is just almost the same reason why Miami's playing so well. It's because a lot of guys are playing well on their team. And the more guys that are playing really well on a team, the better chance you're going to have to win. And with Denver, if it was just Jokic and Murray, they're still a dangerous team if both those guys are playing at a high level. But it's not just them. It's the rest of their team. The rest of their team is going out there like Caldwell-Pope, like Bruce Brown, and putting up 20 points at times off the bench for Bruce Brown's case, KCP in the starting lineup. But that's why they're doing such a great job. It's just a bunch of guys that are going out there and making a bunch of shots. And you look at Boston, no one played well for Boston, so they didn't win. For Los Angeles, I feel like they've gotten a lot of production out of other guys. Rui Hachimura had one game where he had 25 points. Austin Reeves has had a lot of great moments as well. He had that half-court three in the last series against the Warriors that helped them win that series. So Austin Reeves has had his moments, but just in this series, Denver as a team has outplayed Los Angeles. Denver as a team overall has done a better job. I don't necessarily think that the Lakers have done bad as a team at all. I think LeBron James and Anthony Davis, you can't say that they've played poorly. They've come to play. Anthony Davis had one bad game, but the rest of the games, like in this past game, in game 3, I think Anthony Davis had 28 points and 18 rebounds. That's not bad at all. 28 points and 18 rebounds. LeBron James, like 25 points. That's pretty solid. You would think that would be enough to get it done. But when you've got Jamal Murray scoring 35 points, Nikola Jokic pouring out triple-doubles after triple-doubles, and then the rest of their team is chipping in with a lot of points. That's why Denver has won all 3 games in this series. But for Los Angeles, if they don't want to give up, they're going to have to give it everything they've got because of the fact if Denver continues to play as well as they are, if Jamal Murray has another big game like 35 points and Jokic has a triple-double or something like that, and then you got KCP, Bruce Brown, and all those guys doing such a great job as well, LA could lose no matter how hard that they play. So we'll have to see what happens. Should be a great game, though. It's a very close game to start. Michael Porter Jr. at the line, and his first free throw, it rattles home, front iron, backboard, and in. 23-21, 3:08 to go in the first. Denver only down by 2. Again, as well as LA's played, Denver is only down 2. LeBron James, first time trailing 3-0 outside NBA Finals. That's crazy. That is a crazy stat right there. And I don't even think it's LeBron James' fault necessarily. Again, that's how good Denver plays. They want it. And when you want something and your whole team is bought in and playing at a high level, sometimes you can achieve that. LeBron scored the last 8 points for LA, clinging to a 1-point lead after Michael Porter Jr. hits the second free throw. Maybe that will get him going there. First 2 points of the game for him. LeBron James, top of the key, trying to drive on Michael Porter Jr. He gets all the way to the rim, and LeBron James scores again. 25-22, 14 points for LeBron James, the leading scorer in NBA history, and he keeps on pouring on the points. LeBron getting all the way to the rim, using his frame and getting Michael Porter Jr. to jump early. If you're a defender, you got to stay on the ground. You can stay straight up with your arms, but you're going to get him with the body if you lean in or jump a little bit. You got to stay straight and stay on the ground until the player you're defending finally goes up with the shot. LeBron James did a good job, a veteran move to get him into the air. LeBron, he knocks down the free throw to boot. So it's 26-22, LA up by 4, 2:40 to go in the first quarter. Nikola Jokic is driving down the floor, kicks it to Jamal Murray, who is back into the game. 15 points for LeBron James. He's playing great early. Now he needs the rest of his team to start stepping up to help him out. Caldwell Pope, 4-3, and he misses the shot. So Caldwell Pope, he's had a good first quarter for Denver, but he's not able to make that shot right there. Now you've got LeBron going down the floor all the way to the rim, and what a block by Denver. That's a fantastic block by Jeff Green. Both veteran players, LeBron James and Jeff Green, going at it right there. And Jeff Green with the recovery. Get that ball out of here, he said. That's a fantastic play by Jeff Green. Now Dennis Schroeder to inbound. D'Angelo Russell in the corner. Russell kicks to Anthony Davis on the right block with Jokic guarding him, a hand right in his face. Anthony Davis kicks out to LeBron James for 3, and LeBron James knocks down the 3. 29-22. LeBron James cannot miss. He's got 18 points. He's 6 of 8 from the field, 3 of 3 from the three-point line, and 2 of 2 at the free throw line. Now Caldwell Pope down the floor. He loses the ball, but it somehow goes to Bruce Brown in the corner, but it does not matter. He cannot capitalize. Bruce Brown misses the 3. Now LeBron James going back down the floor with 18 of Lakers' 29 points. Down the floor, kicks to Schroeder. Schroeder gets it back to LeBron. Jeff Green on him. LeBron James trying to drive on Jeff Green. Jeff Green hanging with him. LeBron to Rui Hachimura in the corner, and Hachimura misses the 3. Denver with the rebound. Denver needs some points. That could have been a big dagger shot by Los Angeles to go up by 10 again. Jamal Murray for 3. His shot's off the mark. Again, Jamal Murray sometimes is a second-half player. He's struggling a bit right now. Dennis Schroeder down the floor. Looks like Lonnie Walker's talking to Darvin Ham still on the sideline. Don't know if he'll be checking back in. And Schroeder misses the mid-range shot. He had a great look to put potentially the Lakers up by 9 points. Could not get it to fall. Jokic down the floor to his partner in crime and Jamal Murray. Down the floor. Schroeder guarding Murray. Murray with a turnaround. Murray goes up strong. And what a play by Jamal Murray. When Jamal Murray's down, he is never out. He can still score on you in a variety of ways besides shooting the three. He's only got 4 points. Maybe that will get him going. That's a great shot. LeBron, 4-3, and LeBron hits another one. 32-24. What a shot by LeBron James. That's a crazy shot. Now you've got 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Jamal Murray driving down the floor. Jamal Murray with a step back two, and Jamal Murray scores. That's a great play by Jamal Murray. 32-26. 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Jamal Murray, again, he can get going. All it takes is 1 or 2 shots to fall in for him, and he will be good the rest of the game. Sometimes he can get cold, but like I said, he's never out. He's always looking to score. D'Angelo Russell down the floor, goes up strong. He scores. That's a good play there. 8 seconds to go. 34-26. Lakers are up by 8. Jamal Murray with 5 seconds left. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. And there's a foul. I think on the floor, not on a shot. You can maybe say that's a smart play by the Lakers. That was risky business because they could have fouled him on a shot, but they're going to call it on the floor, so there's 1 second left. But LeBron James with a big three, and then D'Angelo Russell scores in the mid-range. Right now, LeBron James is feeling it from the outside. This is the best that LeBron James has shot the ball from the three-point line in the entire playoffs for the Lakers in any of these series. He's shooting the ball really well right now. He's got 21 points in the first quarter. Sometimes when you're feeling it, you are feeling it. Now there's another foul. So only 0.3 of a second go off the clock. There was 1.3 seconds. Now there's only 1 second. And I think Lonnie Walker, fouled Denver on the inbounds pass. I think he fouled Jeff Green. So I don't know if there's going to be free throws now because the Lakers have to be getting close to the bonus. Not a smart play by Lonnie Walker to foul Jeff Green. You got to defend the inbound without fouling. I mean, the inbounds play, you should never foul. Jamal Murray's at the line. So there might be free throws. And they put the 0.3 of a second back on the clock, which they should because the ball was never inbounded. So there's still 1.3 seconds on the clock left in this first quarter. Drama, as always, before the end of the quarter. You can't ask for anything less in the NBA Conference Finals. But Lonnie Walker, Jeff Green sold the foul because Lonnie Walker, he was going up, but I think he got him with some body. And Jeff Green, again, a veteran player, did a great job of drawing the foul. He's going to be at the line because I think they are saying that the Lakers are in the bonus. Jeff Green's first free throw is good. So it's 34-27. If he knocks down the second free throw, it'll be a 6-point game. Not too bad of a first quarter for Denver if they are only down 6. The Lakers could have been up a lot more with LeBron James' barrage of threes. He's been on a roll. Jeff Green's second free throw is up, and it is good. So it's 34-28. 1.3 seconds left to go. The Lakers will have 1 attempt from deep to be able to try to extend the lead before the end of the first quarter. LeBron to inbound, kicks it to Lonnie Walker. He goes up with a 3. I don't even think it would have counted anyway. He did not get the shot off. So that is the end of your first quarter in this possible elimination game in the Western Conference Finals. The Lakers, they lead the Nuggets 34-28 right here. A 6-point lead for Los Angeles. An explosive first quarter for LeBron James where he had 21 points, the best he has played in any quarter in these playoffs so far. He has been unstoppable. Needs some help from his teammates, but Denver not playing too badly. It started to get going a bit at the end of the first quarter, but a great first quarter by LeBron James and the Lakers. Thanks, everyone, for being here. Like the stream down below. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. But more importantly, I appreciate all you guys for being here so far tonight. I really appreciate it. Should be a great game. We'll have to see if the Lakers are eliminated or if they can hang on for one more game. Jeff says, back to RCO. Yeah, always right. How about you? Really hope all you guys are doing well. Jackson, thanks for being here. Jackson, he says, here we go. For sure. I completely agree. I completely agree with you. You can't get much bigger than this. Really appreciate you for being here. Jackson, Jeff says, yep, this is it. Definitely for sure. RC says elimination on the line is due or Big Dot. I mean, it is. I mean, the Lakers, no one thought they'd be in this position. I mean, you look at Denver. Yes, Denver is playing really well. Denver's doing a great job. Denver's been on a roll all season long. That's why they were the 1 seed in the West. They deserve to be where they're at, the way that they're playing. They deserve to be up 3-0. Even though the Lakers have played so well, Denver's just played a little bit better. They've been great all season long, and it's carried over to the playoffs. But no one would expect that the Lakers would be eliminated. No one thought that they would be eliminated potentially in 4 games. If the Lakers were going to be beat, it was probably going to go 6 or 7 games. I really felt that this series would go all the way. Maybe it still can. The Lakers are not out yet. If they win this game, maybe they can keep the series alive. But then you go to the other end and look at Boston, Miami. No one thought Boston would be down 3-0 right now either. So the conference finals have been crazy. Potentially only 2 games left in the conference finals. This game here and Boston, Miami tomorrow night. If both Boston and Los Angeles lose, both will be eliminated, which is crazy. But if both decide, that they're going to stick with it in these playoff series and find a way to win, the Lakers and Boston keep it going, we'll have some more games. But regardless, if both of these teams lose in the next 2 nights, we're not going to have any NBA action until June 1st, which is over a week away. So I'm sure a lot of people are hoping that these series will continue for that reason. But definitely going to be interesting regardless. It could be Denver and Miami, a team that has never been to the finals in Denver, and an 8 seed being able to go to the finals, potentially have a chance to be the first 8 seed to ever win it all in Miami. That would be really cool. But you got the 2 storied organizations in Boston and Los Angeles, the 2 most recognizable franchise you can make an argument for in the NBA, and they're potentially on the brink of being eliminated. It is insane. Jeff says that's it to RC. Jack says Porter Jr., he blocked that ball out of bounds. That was a fantastic block by Michael Porter Jr. And Michael Porter Jr., he is a pretty solid defender. That's a big reason why Denver has done such a great job this season, because not just their offense, their defense has been great as well. But with LeBron James just playing the way he is right now, the defense isn't going to matter. Right now, LeBron James is carrying the Lakers. It kind of reminds you eerily of when Jamal Murray was carrying the Nuggets the other night, because, yes, Jokic came around late, and some of their teammates really came on in the second half. But Jamal Murray had 30 points in the first half for Denver in one of the recent games. If Jamal Murray had not had 30 points in the first half, there is no way Denver wins that game, because Denver would have lost momentum. Jamal Murray's 30 points kept Denver around even to barely ahead of Los Angeles. And then Caldwell Pope, Bruce Brown started getting involved, and then Jokic in the fourth. And that's how Denver was able to win. Sometimes when you're not doing that well as a team, you need one guy to step up, and Jamal Murray did that for Denver. With Los Angeles, LeBron James has stepped up, and he's playing really well right now. We'll see if he can continue it and if his teammates can start helping him out as well. A turnover for Denver. Lonnie Walker down the floor to LeBron James, who has not hardly missed anything in this game. D'Angelo Russell down the floor. He misses a shot. Jeff Green with the rebound. Denver definitely needs some points. They're down by 6 right now. Aaron Gordon down the floor, driving into the lane. Jamal Murray saves it from going out of bounds. Jamal Murray in the corner to Michael Porter Jr. And Michael Porter Jr. knocks down the 3. Michael Porter Jr., a guy that has been struggling from the three-point line so far in this game, finally hits his first 3. 34-31. Porter Jr. with 5 points and 5 rebounds. Big shot for the Denver Nuggets. They're down by 3. Now Lonnie Walker in the corner, being guarded by Jamal Murray. Off the ball screen by Thompson. Now you've got Lonnie Walker with the floater. That's a great play. 36-31. 5-point lead for the Lakers. Definitely a welcome sign for LeBron James, who is probably hoping some of his teammates will finally step up. Jamal Murray with the basketball, top of the key, being guarded by Thompson, a guy that was added for the Lakers later on in the season, Tristan Thompson. Now you've got Murray with a step back, and Jamal Murray is pure. What a shot right there by Jamal Murray. He is a guy that has a fantastic step back jumper. 36-33, Murray with 8 points. LeBron down the floor. LeBron kicks to Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves drives. He goes up strong, and he lays it in and one. What a play by Austin Reeves. A player out of Oklahoma still is surprising people with how well he is playing for the Lakers. He has a starting spot, and he doesn't look like he's going to be giving it up anytime soon. That is a fantastic play, taking contact from Jeff Green, laying it in and one. That's a great play by Austin Reeves, 38-33, and now LeBron's starting to get some help. 10-16 to go in the second. Austin Reeves finishes off the three-point play. 39-33, 6-point lead for LA. Denver going up the floor. Jamal Murray with the basketball being guarded by Lonnie Walker IV. Jamal Murray with a great step-back jumper on the last possession. We'll see if Jamal Murray has anything left in him on this drive. And he is fouled. I think he is fouled either by Lonnie Walker or Tristan Thompson. One of the two. Not 100% sure who they called that foul on, but regardless, it is a foul nonetheless. I think it has to be on Tristan Thompson. He did not guard without fouling. You can't just reach down like that and poke at the ball and get all on the arm. You got to be able to time it better than that. Lonnie Walker's going to the bench, and they're bringing in Dennis Schroeder again. 10:03 to go in the second. So you've got Jeff Green over to Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray with Schroeder on him. Murray trying to make a move. Swings it down to Jeff Green, but a turnover. Great anticipation by LeBron to Tristan Thompson for the dunk. 41-33. Lakers are up by 8. 9:45 to go in the second quarter. That's a good play by LeBron James. First with the steal, and then with the wherewithal to go down the floor and pass it to his team. Very unselfish play there. LeBron, one of the top assist men in the NBA ever of all time as well. He's a good passer as well as a scorer. Jamal Murray misses another three, and now the Lakers with numbers going down the floor up by 8 points. D'Angelo Russell off the dribble, kicks in the corner to Schroeder. Now to LeBron James. He drives into the lane, and LeBron scores again. 23 points for LeBron James. 43-33, 7-0 run for the Lakers. And Michael Malone says, I've seen enough. I'm calling timeout. The Lakers are scoring on a 7-0 run in the last minute and 13 seconds. We're not doing something right on either end of the floor. Michael Malone does not want this game to get out of hand. He wants to keep Denver within striking distance at all times. 43-33, Los Angeles. Jackson says, so far the Lakers are serious tonight. I completely agree with you. And they have to be. I mean, this is an elimination game. You wouldn't expect anything less from the Lakers. You would expect them to go out there and give it everything they've got. You would hope, same thing for Boston, that tomorrow night Boston would give it everything they've got against Miami. You kind of felt like both Boston and the Lakers would do a great job in Game 3, and I feel like the Lakers did. You can make an argument that, again, that the Lakers did play well against Denver in Game 3. It's just the fact that the Nuggets played so well anyway that they were able to beat. They were able to beat the Lakers despite the fact that the Lakers played so well. But with Boston and Miami, Boston got beat by 30 points by the Heat. Could have been more than that if Miami kept their starters in. Miami just completely dominated Boston from wire to wire. But now that you are truly in an elimination game, it is all bets are off. You got to win or go home. The Lakers are playing hard, and they're up by 10. And they're playing with some tenacity, and they're giving it 110%. Now, you've got to continue that for 48 minutes. You can't just do it for a first half, think you got the game, and it's done, and then you're going to win. No, the Nuggets will come back on you in a heartbeat if that's the case. I feel like the Lakers have to play well for the most part. I mean, you got to play probably 40 out of the 48 minutes really well. Yeah, I don't think 30, 35 minutes is enough. You got to play well for almost the entire game. You can afford a couple bad stretches. Every team's going to have those. But the more bad stretches you have, the more chances you're giving Denver to be able to sneak up on you and potentially get the win. So we'll have to see for sure. But right now, up by 10, got a fairly comfortable lead. But in the NBA, no lead's safe. The other team can score in a hurry, so you can't think that you're safe just because you are up by a pretty decent amount at any time in a game. You got to play hard all the way till the final buzzer. Sounds, but I definitely am liking what I'm seeing from LA. I feel like that they came to play, and they have played hard in all three games, but they've lost all three games. They got to find a way to win this one. Denver might be a bit out of gas. I'm not saying that they are, but you can definitely tell, like Jokic, he is exhausted. Jokic has not really impacted the game much so far. Jamal Murray's hit a few buckets. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's got double-digit points right now. He's had some big shots. But Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray both have to play well to help Denver win this game, especially if Los Angeles is going to continue to play at this high of a level. Jokic has been cold to start, but he was cold in Game 3 as well. Got going late, so we'll have to see if he can turn it around in the second half. Very interesting. Jackson says, I guess the Lakers realized they were going nowhere with D'Angelo Russell. Yeah, it's very interesting to see D'Angelo Russell coming off the bench. He was playing really well against the Warriors And he also played well against the Memphis Grizzlies. Both those series, I feel like D'Angelo Russell's playing really solid in. But in this series, he has struggled. So probably you could say a good move by LA to bring him off the bench. Maybe that could get him, energized. Sometimes when you lose your starting spot, it gets you to play harder because, wow, I just lost my starting spot. I don't want to lose all my playing time. So I'm going to keep playing hard, do everything I can to help the team win. So maybe that is the instance right there. We'll have to see. But D'Angelo Russell coming off the bench, maybe that will help the Lakers in this game, kind of change the rotation a bit, give, the starting spot to a guy like Rui Hachimura that's been playing so well and deservedly so to get that starting spot tonight. We'll have to see if that continues. 43-33. 10-point lead for Los Angeles. Jamal Murray with the ball. He thought about the three wisely, decides to not take it. Now Jokic with a ball screen from Murray, and there's a foul. I think there is a foul in Los Angeles. They probably, fouled Nikola Jokic on that drive. I think they called it on Dennis Schroeder. He's not arguing the call, so I think he knows that he did foul. 8:59 to go in the second quarter. Darvin Ham's looking incredulous on that play because there's no need to foul there. There's 3 fouls for Schroeder as well. I mean, he's not obviously the guy that is the most important to have on the floor, but you still don't want a guy getting in foul trouble this early in a game either. Michael Porter Jr., top of the key, kicks it over to Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray off a Jokic screen. Murray kicks to Jokic. Jokic with nowhere to go, pulls back, and somehow Jokic hits the three. He pulled another one of those shots where he was fading back and he hits it. Unbelievable with 1 second on the shot clock. How did he hit that? 43-36. D'Angelo Russell, oh man, he was going for a three, but LeBron James and Aaron Gordon are getting into it down low. You can't have a conference finals without an argument and some fighting going on. We'll have to see if there's going to be any technical fouls assessed, but there was some heat going on between Aaron Gordon and LeBron James. Both of them are going at each other down low. Insane. They're going to have to clear that up and try to calm everybody down. But after that big shot by Nikola Jokic, that was a fantastic shot by Jokic. But then on the other end, Aaron Gordon and LeBron James, it looked like Aaron Gordon got LeBron a little bit in the head. Then LeBron pushed Gordon. Now they're both pushing on each other. LeBron really pushing Gordon. I mean, he's got his arm up near his head. I mean, Aaron Gordon, I don't think he purposely hit LeBron James in the head. I don't think he did. It might have been an accident, and then LeBron got upset. I mean, LeBron James is going for Aaron Gordon. I mean, he's pushing him all the way back, out of bounds, over by the bottom of the goalpost. That's insane. I mean, Aaron Gordon, I really don't feel like did that much there. I mean, Aaron Gordon, I mean, he accidentally, I really don't think he meant to hit LeBron James in the head. He wasn't even looking at him. And then LeBron James just went right for him. So I don't know if they call any technical fouls or not, but the game has resumed. LeBron James, top of the key, upset at Aaron Gordon, but he kicks to Russell. Russell with an air ball three. Tristan Thompson tried to get the rebound, but he's not going to get it. I think that they call a foul on him as well. So Tristan Thompson was a bit overzealous on that play. You just cannot continue to go for the rebound when you don't have it. So now Denver potentially getting a little bit of momentum back here. They're only down by 7. Jokic over to Bruce Brown. Couple of bad mistakes by the Lakers. Got to keep your cool at all times. Jokic down the floor, driving in on Tristan Thompson. Jokic should win that matchup, and he does. Effortlessly, it seems, but it's still a tough shot nonetheless. 43-38, Denver only down by 5. Again, got to keep your cool, as seen by Grant Williams and Jimmy Butler. Sometimes when you don't keep your cool, it can cost you. LeBron James, though, down the floor, not letting the altercation affect him, and LeBron keeps pouring it on. He's up to 25 points now. 45-38. 7:40 to go in the second quarter. Jokic in the corner to Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown with a screen from Porter Jr. down to the floor, kicks to Murray. There's a foul on the floor on D'Angelo Russell. Russell's still really struggling. I don't know if him coming off the bench is really helping him either. Russell, he did hit one shot, but he has been struggling. But if it wasn't for LeBron James and his 25 points right now, the Lakers could be losing this game. It's not that they've played bad, but LeBron James is definitely carrying the Lakers right now. You can tell he does not want to lose this game. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope back into the game for Denver. Over to Jokic, to Jamal Murray. Back to Jokic for another three. Jokic is off the mark that time. I think Jokic does a lot better of a job when he's got hard threes than easy wide open ones. Schroeder, top of the key, thought about the three, decides not to shoot it. Now Rui Hachimura off the dribble, and they call a foul on Jokic. Jokic is a little frustrated there. Didn't feel like he did much to Rui Hachimura on that drive, but they call a foul nonetheless. Probably the refs just trying to keep everyone at bay. I mean, they could get heated in a hurry. These are the conference finals. This is an elimination game. You definitely can tell both teams are getting frustrated with each other. Anthony Davis off a Schroeder pass on an alley-oop, and Anthony Davis could not finish it off. Now you've got Jamal Murray down low to Aaron Gordon for two. That's a good pass by Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray, again, one of the most underrated stars in the NBA because he got hurt, but he is a star. He's a great player. He will be an all-star soon. LeBron James to Rui Hachimura. Top of the key. Austin Reeves over to Schroeder, wide open, and Schroeder for three. 48-40. Lakers are now up by 8. 6:40 to go in the second quarter. Now the rest of the team for the Lakers has almost split the points now with LeBron James. That's definitely what LeBron needs. He definitely needs some help. Jamal Murray scores in the mid-range. 48-42. Murray's now up to 10 points and 3 assists. He's 5 of 8 from the field. Rui Hachimura driving with Bruce Brown on him. He goes up strong, misses the shot, and I think there is a foul down low. 6:19 to go in the second quarter. Might be some free throws for Rui Hachimura. Let's see on that play. Was it a foul? I think it was. I think you could say for sure that Rui Hachimura was fouled on that drive. Denver's trying to hang in there. They just cannot get it down to around even. They get it to around 5 points, 4 points, but the Lakers just keep on scoring. They're steadily staying in front. They know they have to keep Denver at bay. Denver's that kind of team. You can't give them an inch because they can sometimes run away with it. Rui Hachimura, he hits the first free throw, so it's 49. 49-42. 6:19 to go in the second quarter. We're at the elimination time now. This is an elimination game if the Lakers lose, and same with Boston, Miami tomorrow. We'll have to see if these series can continue. Lakers, though, looking good right now, trying to keep the series alive after Rui Hachimura hits both free throws. It's 50-42. 6:10 to go in the second. Jokic is driving in on LeBron. Now out to Bruce Brown to Caldwell-Pope. He thought about the three, tried to kick it to Aaron Gordon. It's a turnover. Too much passing right there. Too unselfish. Now Dennis Schroeder, top of the key. Over to Rui Hachimura to LeBron, who has been money in this first half. 5:50 to go in the second. Tried to get it to Hachimura, and the ball is thrown away. 5:49. The ball will stay with the Lakers. Second time in playoff history where both conference finals of teams with a 3-0 lead in 2015. That's crazy. Making a lot of history in these 2023 NBA playoffs. Schroeder in the corner, and Schroeder knocks down another three. You can't leave him open. If you leave Schroeder too open, he knocks down a couple threes. He can get hot as well. He's got 9 points. He has not missed a three yet. 53-42. Lakers lead by 11. One of the largest lead for the Lakers tonight. Jokic driving into the lane. He goes up with a shot, but I think they call a foul on the floor. So Jokic will have a couple of free throws. No, actually, they're going to have Jamal Murray at the line. There might be a technical foul. There's been a lot of technical fouls in these playoffs. I mean, it's just so much action going on. Sometimes a player's a little bit too aggressive down low because Jamal Murray, he's at the line all by himself, which usually denotes a technical. 53-43, 5:29 to go in the second after Jamal Murray hits that technical free throw. That's crazy. I definitely did not see what happened, but it does not matter. The refs called it, so it is what it is. And right there, a turnover by Denver. They can't have that because they're falling farther and farther behind on the Lakers. And you've got Rui Hachimura missing the shot. Then LeBron James with the tap back. 55-43, and this is the largest lead of the series for the Lakers, and Michael Malone uses another timeout to try to settle down his Denver Nuggets squad. The Lakers just keep on extending the lead, and LeBron James, you can tell he is out against the Denver Lakers, trying to find a way to do everything he can to help his Lakers win a game. Maybe they won't be able to win the series, but keep the series alive at least. And he is doing a masterful job because LeBron, he's scoring threes. He's trying to get his teammates involved. And when his teammates are missing, he is right there to try to be able to get the putbacks. He's doing it all right now, and he's having to do it because there's been a lot of times in these playoff games where the Lakers have gotten a lot of production out of the rest of their team, but they haven't had one guy go out there and have a big game. LeBron James hasn't gone for 35 or 40. No, he's an older player at 38, but he still has it in him. Anthony Davis, I think he had one game where he had like 40. I think that was in game one. But then Jokic had an incredible game. Murray had an incredible game. But outside that one game, the Lakers have not had a lot of games where one guy scored a lot of points, like 35, 40 points. But the way LeBron is trending in this game right now, he might have 35 or 40 points. And I think the Lakers have to have it. It's not the fact that the role players aren't very good. It's just the fact that Denver's role players are doing more, and their stars are doing so much that you have to have a guy score a lot of points like that if you want to win. Jeff says the Lakers came to play. For sure, that is definitely an understatement. You are absolutely correct. The Lakers, they did come to play, and it's very encouraging to see that they haven't given up, that they are still just trying their hardest to get this win. Even if they don't win the series, you just don't want to get swept. It looks a lot better to lose 4-2 or even 4-3 than it is 4-0. It just looks bad. 4-1 is not great either, but even that's better than 4-0. You just do not want to lose 4-0. And I think the Lakers are going to do everything they can to make sure that will not occur. Jackson says, yes, they did. For sure. And Jackson said 3-point shot and the foul. Definitely earlier in this game, Caldwell Pope's 3 was a fantastic shot. That was one of the worst plays that the Lakers made, fouling Caldwell Pope in the corner. But at least for the Lakers, they haven't made too many other mistakes besides that. Jeff says, wow, what a 3 as well. That was a great shot. RC says, we went from 4-11 to 15-15 blink of an eye. Wow, for sure. I completely agree. That just shows you how quickly teams can score in the NBA. That's why you look at the Lakers right now. They're at 55-43. They're up by 12 with 5:18 to go in the second quarter. That lead's not safe at all. Denver could go on a 12-0 run in the next minute and a half. That's how quick that guys can score and teams can score in the NBA. It's just how many players are so talented. I mean, you just cannot think that because of the fact that you are up 10, 12 points in a game, unless you're up by 10, 12 points with 30 seconds left, then it's different. But if you've got a lot of time left in a game, that lead is not safe at all. If you are the Lakers, you just got to continue to play hard. Keep playing at a high level because Denver, they can sneak up on you. They can sneak up on you for sure. The Lakers, they've led in this series in some of the other games, and they still lost. Even though this is the largest lead they've ever had, it still is not an insurmountable lead by any means. But I agree with you, RC. The fact that they went from 4-11 to 15-15 just shows you how quick teams can score, and it shows you that both teams are really wanting to win. But the way that the Lakers are playing in this game is a great sign, especially LeBron James' 27 points. It inspires confidence for Lakers fans that at least they'll be able to have a chance potentially to win this game and keep this series alive. The ball will be inbound. You've got 5:18 to go in the second quarter. Nikola Jokic is the inbounder. He gets it to KCP, back to Nikola Jokic. 5:10 to go in the second quarter. Denver needs some points. Jamal Murray with the ball now at the top of the key. Schroeder guarding him heavily. Gordon to Porter Jr. down low. Back to Aaron Gordon to Nikola Jokic for 3. And Jokic knocks down the 3 this time. Same spot that he missed one earlier. 55-46. 4:50 to go in the second quarter, and Jokic is now up to 10 points. So even though Jokic has been quiet outside those really big threes he's made, he's up to 10 points. He's still contributing. Schroeder over to Rui Hachimura down the lane, and Rui Hachimura with the big reverse. 57-46. That is a talented play by Rui Hachimura. What a shot. 30 points in the paint for the Lakers. That's another thing they're doing great in this game. They're getting to the rim, and they are getting some easy looks. Now, Jokic, he misses a floater. That's a money shot for him, but he could not get it to fall. 4:24 to go in the second quarter. 57-46. The Lakers lead by 11 with a chance to potentially go up even further in this game. They can extend the lead. Denver, I'm not saying that they are in any danger right now of losing, but the Lakers are in a great spot. They're at home. Their crowd is engaged, and they're up by 11. LeBron James down the lane. He scores again. Make it 13. LeBron with 29 points. 59-46. Nikola Jokic down the floor, but LeBron James has been incredible. Jamal Murray all the way to the rim, and he scores over Anthony Davis. What a play by Jamal Murray. That is tough to do. Anthony Davis with his wingspan, that is tough to get that shot over him. Now Austin Reeves driving into the lane. Austin Reeves turning around, kicks to Rui, and they call a foul. Looked like it could have potentially been a clean strip. Jokic is arguing for that. Jokic is saying that he was clean on that drive with the strip, but they are going to call a foul regardless. I mean, it's close. It's one of those plays where you'd have to see it really up close to be able to tell if he got arm or the ball, but that Jamal Murray layup was insane. He just got it over Anthony Davis's arm and was able to get it in off the glass. It rattled around, and that was a fantastic play. I don't know if it's Sports Center top 10, but it was pretty good. Rui Hachimura, he hits the first free throw, so it's 60-48. Again, Los Angeles continuing to maintain around the 10 to 13 point lead. That's a good sign for the Lakers. They can extend it even more. I could really help potentially put Denver away. But the Lakers just continue to score. That's all they got to do. Keep playing great defense and keep scoring on the offensive end. Hachimura is the second. He's got 8 points. 61-48. 13-point lead for the Lakers. Murray to Aaron Gordon. Denver down by 13. Jokic driving. He almost loses the ball. Kicks it somehow to Porter Jr. How did he save that ball from not being a turnover? Porter Jr. misses a 2. Jokic with the rebound. Jokic somehow gets the ball to Kentavious Caldwell-Pope over to Aaron Gordon in the corner, and he knocks down the 3. But Jokic just impacting the game in a variety of ways, just keeping the ball alive. That is fantastic. 61-51, 10-point game. Gordon with 11 points. He's only missed one shot. He's been good in this game. 5 of 6 from the field. LeBron to Rui Hachimura driving into the lane. Rui for 2, and he knocks it down. 63-51, 12-point lead for the Lakers. 2:40 to go in the second quarter. Jamal Murray driving into the lane. Jamal Murray with a step back 2, and Jamal Murray responds. That's a great shot by Murray, not fazed at all by the Lakers' lead. 63-53, but right now we are trading buckets both ways. Schroeder down the floor. Schroeder all the way to the rim, kicks to Reeves in the corner. Austin Reeves to the rim, and he lays it in. That's a good play by Reeves. 65-53 now, a 12-point lead again for the Lakers. Denver back down the floor, but Denver can't get a stop. Reeves now has 7 points and 3 assists. Jamal Murray to Aaron Gordon. 2:10 to go in the second. Gordon still trying to find somebody to pass it to, kicks it to Jokic. Jokic in the corner to Porter Jr. How did he get that pass to him? Over the Lakers defense. That was a great pass, and Porter Jr. pays off that pass by Jokic by knocking down the 3. 65-56, 9-point game again. Denver's hit 8 threes. Los Angeles has hit 7. Austin Reeves in the mid-range. His shot's off the mark. Caldwell-Pope with the rebound. 1:40 to go in the second quarter. Denver's played a solid first half, but they can't stop Los Angeles on a consistent basis. Jamal Murray driving, and there's a foul on the floor. So finally, we've got a stoppage of play. We've been going back and forth for the past few minutes. Some great basketball action. That's some of the funnest basketball to see when you have both teams running the floor, and there is a lot of action both ways. Some great basketball, but finally a stoppage of play. Probably a much-needed little bit of rest for both teams and their players. Ball is inbounded again. Jamal Murray trying to drive all the way to the rim. He misses the shot and went in and out. Murray with the offensive rebound, and there's a foul. I think they called an offensive foul on Jamal Murray. I think they did anyway because he is upset. He would not be upset if the foul wasn't called against him. They're going back down the other way. Did Jamal Murray foul on that play? I have no idea, but he is upset. 1:26 to go in the second quarter, and it is Anthony Davis going on the line. So I guess they said Jamal Murray pushed off a little bit. I don't know. I mean, both guys are battling for the ball. It's really tough to call on a shorter player like Jamal Murray, 6'4" on a 6'10" guy, but it is what it is. Anthony Davis, one of the best guys at his height at hitting free throws. And just like that, he hits the free throw back up by 10, 66-56. Did Jamal Murray foul? I don't know. It's close. It looked like potentially he got him in the back, maybe pushed off just a little bit. It wasn't too bad, but they called the foul. I understand it. I definitely understand why they called it, but you can make an argument they could have let that one go too, just two guys battling for the ball. And Anthony Davis, he knocks down both free throws. So it's 67-56. Jamal Murray down the floor again. They're saying vintage LeBron on the halftime report coming up. It definitely looks like vintage LeBron. He's played great in this first half. Big reason why LA's winning. Aaron Gordon misses a three, only his second miss of the night. Now LeBron in the corner. Lakers up by 11. 1 minute to go in the second. LeBron all the way to the rim to Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis misses the shot, but they call a foul. The Nuggets are starting to get upset. That foul was late. That was one of those fouls where you see Anthony Davis going up with the shot. If he makes it, do they call that foul? I'm not sure. Because he misses the shot. He falls to the ground. I don't see it. There's not a foul. I definitely do not see the foul. Anthony Davis is going up strong. Nikola Jokic didn't foul on that play. I don't know. The refs have done a pretty good job in this game. Most of the fouls have been good, but I'm not sure on that one. It don't look like Anthony Davis was fouled, but he's at the line and he does miss the first. There was not a lot of contact on that play. But again, maybe just trying not to let anything get out of hand, so you're calling the fouls to keep teams at bay, but definitely there was not a lot of contact right there. Jokic, though, with 10 points, 4 boards, 4-7 the field. LeBron with a fantastic first half, 29 points, 4 rebounds, 11 and 13 from the field. Anthony Davis, he hits the second free throw, 68-56. 50 seconds left in the second quarter. We're almost at the half. This has been a fantastic first half. Both teams have been playing great. Jokic is calling for a foul, and Rui Hachimura's like, he fouled me. I felt contact. Jokic going up, and Aaron Gordon with the slam. That's a fantastic dunk. 68-58, 35 seconds left. Now LeBron James down the floor, getting all the way to the rim, and there's another foul. Jokic is about to lose his mind. Jokic is really getting upset. He definitely did not feel like there was a foul there as well. Now Michael Malone's getting upset. He could get teed up. He is mad. I mean, I don't know. I mean, LeBron, you could definitely make an argument he was fouled on that drive for sure. And they gave him a tech. I think they just gave Michael Malone a tech. Did they give him 2 technicals? I have no idea. If they gave him 2 technicals, they might have just knocked Michael Malone out of the game. I'm not 100% sure if that's the case or not. Maybe it's just 1 technical. It looked like the referee did 2 teed up signs, but I think they might have just been 1. Austin Reeves at the line. He hits the technical foul free throw, so it's 69-58. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, you can make an argument Rui Hachimura fouled Jokic. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that's a foul there. Jokic did foul LeBron. That's a foul. Jokic has no argument there. He did foul LeBron for sure, but the other one on Anthony Davis was not a foul. He didn't foul Anthony Davis, but that definitely was a foul on LeBron James. Refs got that one right. Michael Malone's still on the sideline, so he only got 1 tech. He's fine. 70-58, but again, the Nuggets need to keep their cool. If calls aren't going your way, you got to keep your cool. You cannot let yourself get frustrated by the calls or how the game is going. Because the Lakers, they will take advantage of that for sure. And LeBron James, he takes advantage of it at the line. That puts the Lakers back up by 13. 30 seconds to go in the second quarter. Jokic in 21 minutes is 10 points and 3 fouls. Jokic top of the key to Jamal Murray with Austin Reeves on him. 15 seconds left in the second quarter. Murray with the step back. His shot's off the mark. Rui Hachimura with the rebound. 10 seconds left in the second quarter. The Lakers, they can go up by 15 or 16 if they score again. LeBron James, 5 seconds left. 4 seconds, and there's another foul. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. They call a foul on him. Man, everybody for the Nuggets is getting upset. Was that a foul? Caldwell-Pope, yeah, I mean, you can make an argument. He had his hands on him. The Nuggets are just not playing fundamental defense as of this time. They've got to be able to not foul. The only one that I can understand was the Jokic one on Anthony Davis. That one definitely was not much of a foul at all. But the other ones, they were fouls. I mean, Caldwell-Pope had his hands on Anthony Davis, kind of pushed him a little bit, knocked him off his feet. I mean, you just cannot do that. So the Nuggets are losing their cool. I mean, they're up 3-0, so if they lose this game, no big deal. But the Lakers, they are looking confident right now, and they are up by 14 points. But maybe 15 points after this free throw. LeBron James already going to the locker room for halftime. He's already leaving. That's crazy. His team's up by 14. He's got 31 points career on any playoff half. So LeBron James at the age of 38 has a career high in any playoff half. He's still setting records of his own at 38. That's insane. Definitely one of the best to ever do it, for sure. Anthony Davis hits them both. So it's 73-58. And Jamal Murray, his half-court heave is off the mark. And that will be the end of the first half. The Nuggets kind of collapsed a little bit at the end of that second quarter. The Lakers started to push out the lead a bit. Michael Malone is still talking to the referees. Definitely he cannot pick up another T. He does not want to get ejected from the game. But the Lakers are up by 15 points at the half, and this is exactly what the Lakers need to end an elimination game, where if they lose, they are out. They are looking really good to potentially keep this series alive and put more game pressure on Denver to have to work harder to win this series. Jackson says, my favorite shot in the fouls are the three-point ones because you only see them every now and then. The two-point ones you see either all the time or at least once a game. For sure. I mean, that's a great point. Three-point, shots on and1's getting a potential 4-point play does not happen very often. A 3-point play with a 2-point shot happens all the time. So you're right. It is cool for sure. And when a guy hits that free throw, again, it's not just important to hit that 3-point shot. You got to finish off the and1. You hit that big three and you get fouled. You got to get the 4-point play. And Caldwell Pope, he did that for Denver back when Denver was looking a lot better in this game. But now they're down by 15 at the half. Definitely don't think Denver is in any way, shape, or form out of this game. Like Boston, the way they looked against Miami, where you could just tell they were done. But the Lakers, they are definitely playing at an extremely high level right now, giving it all that they've got. And the way that they're playing right now, they should keep this series alive if they play 24 more minutes of this type of basketball. LeBron was great. He set the tone early, and then he started getting some help from his team. Great first half for Los Angeles. Jeff says, I agree, same here for sure. Judy Williams, thanks for being here, Judy. You said let LeBron win just one. Well, it's looking like LeBron is going to win just one. I'm sure a lot of people are wanting these series to continue. Maybe Boston can find a way to win a game against Miami. Even if the finals is still Denver and Miami, it would be really cool to try to see these playoff series be extended just a little bit, because of the fact that if they're already over, you're not going to have any playoff action for a week. There's going to be no games until June 1st. And then after the finals, obviously, there's no more NBA. You got some summer league action. You got the TBT in the middle of the summer. Then no basketball until the NBA starts up again in college basketball. But it is what it is. Got some football coming back around. But it would be really cool to see that these series continue a little bit further. Try to make them some classics. It's like one of these series could get to like game 6 or 7. And it looks like the team that was up 3-0 is going to collapse. And then they find a way to end up winning. That would just be really cool for sure. Just to not go ahead and end either of these series. But we'll have to see what happens. But definitely the Lakers, the way they're playing, looking like they're going to find a way to win at least one game here. RC covers the WNBA and NBA, says LeBron is insane out here, raining down 3s and 2s. This is what the Lakers have been needing from game 1 to now. For sure, again, you look at the Denver Nuggets. Jamal Murray has had 3 games where he scored 35 points. 30 to 35 points for Denver. Nikola Jokic is beginning triple-double after triple-double. And then you look at Los Angeles. They outside of one game where Anthony Davis had 40 points. LeBron, he's had 20 to 25 points, but he has not had a big game like this. This is huge for the Lakers. This is why they're winning, because LeBron has 31 points. He's getting production from his teammates. They're defending pretty well, but their offense is humming. And LeBron James, you can tell he wants it, and this is the type of LeBron James that the Lakers need. Yes, he's 38 years old. It's hard to demand him to continue to go out there and play at as high of a level as he was when he was 30 years old, but he still has it in him. And he's playing some great basketball in this game. And if he keeps it up, there's a great chance the Lakers are going to win. But I agree, they have needed it the whole time. But I really appreciate you guys for being here. Like the stream down below. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. But more importantly, I appreciate all you guys for being here for this game. We've got another half to go in this potential elimination game. The Lakers making it look like that they're going to be able to stay alive in the series. We'll have to see. Denver's been great. But Los Angeles going out there playing at an extremely high level right now. They're up by 15 points. LeBron not wanting the Lakers to lose. Search, thanks for being here, Search. can't stick around long because of work, but keep it up. I really appreciate you for stopping by. Means a lot. Really do appreciate it. But definitely a big game for the Lakers. The way they're playing in the first half has been incredible by LeBron and the Lakers. Buckeye Mike, thanks for stopping by. Buckeye Mike says my Lakers are looking great tonight. They definitely are. They are definitely looking great for sure. I completely agree with you. And if they keep it up, they will win. They will not be swept. And this is what you want to see. This is what you should expect. I mean, it's not that you want to just say that this is expected. Oh, LeBron, you expected him to have this big a game. The Lakers will be up by 15. That's not the case, but you expected the Lakers to come out with a lot of intensity. And that is what they've done. Whether LeBron James is the one that has 31 or whether it was more of a team effort, however it came to fruition, the Lakers are playing the way a lot of people feel like they should be playing, because this is an elimination game and you don't want to go out 4-0. That's a terrible look. I know Denver's the 1 seed, but Los Angeles is still a really good team. And you feel like they would be able to win a game or two. And if they can do that, even if they don't win the series, it will be more respectable for sure. Same with Boston. Even though they are the favored team and they're the 2 seed, Miami's the 8, even if they can win a game or two, it'll look better than getting swept completely. But going to, they're showing at the bottom of the screen, Carmelo Anthony retiring after 19 seasons, won a title at Syracuse in 03, had a great career. Some of his best seasons were when he was at the Knicks with Mike Woodson at head coach. Carmelo Anthony was a really good player. Sad to see him retire, but he has had a great career, a long career, and he'll definitely be remembered for a long time, maybe ever. He's been a fantastic player in the NBA, but he is retiring today. Not too surprising. He hasn't been playing in around a year, but definitely some crazy news there. All around, it's been some crazy coaching news in the NBA, player news with retiring players being traded around. It is just some crazy stuff's going to be happening this offseason. We've got a big game here. Really appreciate all you guys for being here. RC says, man, I mean, they look like potentially the 1 seed in the East, on paper, the way they're playing. The better team on paper is Boston. They've got the depth. They've got the top talent with Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. But Miami, even if they're not the better team on paper, they've been the better team on the court. And that's all that matters. Because 4 undrafted players, whether it's Gabe Vincent, Max Strus, Caleb Martin, Duncan Robinson, those 4 guys have done more for the Miami Heat than some guys for Boston that were drafted in the top 10. And the guys for Boston are still better players. They're just not playing like it. Like I said, it doesn't matter how good you are if you're not playing like it. So it's been impressive what we have seen from the Miami Heat and their undrafted player, Eric Spoelstra. It is incredible what they have been doing out there on the floor. And if they continue it for one more game on their own floor at Miami, they will sweep Boston, which will be one of the most craziest things ever, because no one would have expected that at all. With the Lakers in Denver, I don't think anybody thought it would be potentially 4-0 either. But Denver was the 1 seed. A little bit less shocking. I think it makes it more crazy because the Lakers, they have LeBron. They're the established franchise, whereas Denver's never been to the finals, but still crazy. And the Lakers looking like they're going to have a chance to win this game tonight. But with Boston, we'll have to see tomorrow. Can Boston stay alive? We'll have to see. Mike says, I agree to RC. Definitely really appreciate you for being here, Mike. I definitely agree the way Miami's playing. RC says, Lakers trying to get some separation, but Denver keeps coming. Definitely earlier tonight, the way that Denver was playing, they were playing like we're not going to give up. We're going to continue. Every time the Lakers try to pull away, we're just going to hang around. That makes it so tough on a team like Los Angeles that is doing everything they possibly can to win the game, giving everything they've got, and then Denver won't go away because of the fact that if you allow a team to get ahead by a lot, like Boston did with Miami or the Memphis Grizzlies did with the Lakers a long time ago in these playoffs, that's just a bad recipe for you. You've got to go out there and keep the game close. You can't allow it to get out of hand. Denver, they're only down 15, so it's not completely over, but it is starting to get to that point where Denver's falling too far behind, and they might shut it down, you would say, and then, next games try to get it at home. I'm not saying Denver's going to do that, but you saw that with Boston. They got down by 30, and they didn't even start any of their stars in the fourth. In the fourth quarter, none of them played. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, they were all on the bench, which was insane. I was really shocked to see that. But Denver, they're only down by 15. If Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic can really get going in the second half, they might not be done. But like you said, RC, Denver was keeping it close earlier in the game. But after, some calls maybe didn't go their way, and then LeBron James just kept going, and then you saw, some of the other players start to get going as well. then you saw Lakers start to get some separation. Now they have the 15-point lead. Buckeye Mike said this will be a tough one if we're going to win tonight. Yeah, and I think that the more that Denver makes Los Angeles earn this win, the better it will be for Denver. Because if they allow the Lakers to get a comfortable win, that could potentially give the Lakers, a really good chance to have the energy to go out and win at Denver in Game 5. Because you look at Miami. Miami didn't even have to play their starters hardly at the end of Game 3 because Boston was down by so much. So even though Boston got to rest as well, so did Miami. Jimmy Butler didn't even have to play too much in that second half for Miami. He only had like 14 points. So Jimmy Butler will be well rested for this Game 4. With Denver and Los Angeles here, if you're Denver, you want to make LeBron and the Lakers earn the win. Because if you're Denver and you allow the Lakers to get a comfortable win, I think that would give, the Lakers a lot of confidence to potentially be able to win Game 5, keep the series alive longer, even if Denver ultimately does win the series. So I feel like for Denver, it would not be the best option to fold. You don't want to fall apart and just lose by 30. Even at the end of the day, if you do win the next game, doesn't really matter. You would say, but I still feel like if you're Denver, you gotta play hard all the way down to the end of the game. Jeff says, what a game so far. I completely agree with you. It's been a great game. I know when you wrote it, it was a much closer game, but still a great game. I mean, it is the 2023 NBA Conference Finals. They're, great games, even if they're not close, because we're seeing great athletes, play in memorable games we'll be remembering for years to come. It's awesome to see, and I really appreciate you guys for being here. Really do. It's awesome. You guys are the best, but definitely a really solid game. But the Lakers are starting to pull away just a little bit. RC says, notice something, Lakers are out of their mind. Good this happened. The Nuggets are still right in this. And again, when you wrote that, for sure the Nuggets were still in the game. But you can tell that the Lakers want this game. And that's what you have to have. You have to have that want and the belief we can do this despite Denver beating us the other 3 games where we felt we played hard, but we still lost. But like you said, if Denver had been down at half, like somewhere in the neighborhood of 8 to 10 points, that would have been better for Denver because you would say LeBron James had 31 points and the Lakers were incredible, but Denver's only down by 8 to 10. That would be a lot better for Denver. They are down by 15. But still, you can make an argument the way the Lakers have played, as good as they've played, they could potentially be up by more. They could be up by 20 to 25. I mean, LeBron was unstoppable in the first half. He was incredible, especially the first quarter. Cooled off a bit in the second, but he was great in the first quarter. And then you saw Anthony Davis hit some shots. Some of these other guys were starting to get going. But still, I think that this is not a bad margin to be ahead for the Lakers, but you can make an argument they should be up more. For Denver, if they had been down by less, it would have been great for them. It's kind of in that little interesting zone. We'll have to see. It's going to be very telling in the second half how Denver starts the third quarter. Denver goes on a 7-0 right out at the beginning of the third quarter, makes Darvin Ham call a timeout. Denver's not giving up. Denver's going to be right there the rest of the game. But if Denver falls behind 20 points or by 22, 23 points at any time in this game, that's when you feel like the Lakers do have the game. Can't give up if you're Denver, and you don't want to get soft if you are the Lakers and start to slack up. But if you're Denver and you fall behind by too much, you do feel like the Lakers will have the game. RC says Anthony Davis sometimes has that Karl Anthony Towns in him where he is soft sometimes. Yeah, I mean, to your point, I think that you look at his box scores, and that kind of reflects what you're talking about. Because of the fact, some games, Anthony Davis does have those 40-point games. And then other games he has 14. And every player is not going to play well every game. But to your point, Anthony Davis is the type of player, especially with LeBron next to him on the floor, where he should have 20 to 25 every game, at least. I agree with you. Just the type game that he plays. So, you make a good point for sure. Sometimes you can make an argument that he maybe isn't playing with the exact amount of intensity that he normally plays with. You got to play hard every game. But thankfully for Anthony Davis, you can make an argument tonight's one of those games where he's not all there, like playing as hard as normal. But LeBron, he is making up for the slack. But you still got 2 quarters to go, a whole half left. We'll have to see what happens. But definitely, if the Lakers want to make sure they win, need to get more out of Anthony Davis in the second half. Buckeye Mike says no sweep tonight. It's looking like that. It's definitely looking good. I would not count chickens before they hatch. Still a lot of time left. But you do make a good point, Mike. It is starting to look good for the Lakers that they will be able to win this game tonight. Looking really good. It's nowhere near over yet. You just cannot get ahead of yourself. but it definitely is looking good and definitely could happen. I know that would make you happy for sure. Clint Moses, thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping by. Clint Moses says, look, grown man straight. Yeah, LeBron has had some big plays in this game. I mean, he's showing at his age, at the age of 38, that he can still full speed all the way to the rim. He can knock down threes. He's got a lot of game. I mean, he's not slowing down, which is crazy. I mean, you look at a guy like Carmelo Anthony, who's the exact same age as LeBron. He just retired today. And I think that's just very telling about the longevity of LeBron James, because Carmelo Anthony, other players, Dwayne Wade, he had more years in him, but he retired earlier. A lot of guys retired earlier back in the day. They would retire at 34, 35 years of age. Maybe they could have played longer, but they chose not to. LeBron James is 38, and he's still averaging 27, 28 points per game. And it's not like he's chunking up a bunch of shots and he's inefficient to still get those points. No, I mean, he's still pretty efficient. Maybe he's not what he was in Miami or even Cleveland, the second time around. But he's still really good. And most players don't do this. Not even Michael Jordan at 38 was playing this well. He's scoring this amount of points this often. The NBA was different back then. A lot more bumps and bruises. I feel like, players got hit harder, maybe more fouls. You make that argument. Different era, but still. LeBron has been impressive, nonetheless. He has been fantastic. Clint Moses also says, foul out Joker, let's go. Yeah, I mean, if you get Jokic in foul trouble, it neutralizes him for sure. But as you saw in Game 3, Jokic can sit on the bench for a whole quarter, and then he comes back out, and he was on fire. I mean, you think about it. Game 3, Denver was down, at certain points, and Jokic was on the bench. But then Jokic came back in, and then he was great in the fourth quarter after sitting on the bench for a whole quarter. And plus, his teammates were getting the job done when he was on the bench as well to kind of keep the game relatively close. So sometimes you just want Jokic on the floor. Sometimes you just want Jokic on the floor because of the fact if he is on the bench, sometimes that can motivate him once he comes back. But like you said, he does make such an impact when he's on the floor that it probably would be good for LA if he was in foul trouble. But sometimes that plan can backfire once Jokic comes back into the game. It's really interesting. Mike says, is Joker fouled out? Definitely not. He still has 3 more fouls left. He only has 3 fouls, but really interesting. Buckeye Mike says the other key in the second half will be keeping Murray from going off. Yeah, I mean, it's true because Jamal Murray can go off. I mean, he's a second half player. I mean, he can be great in the first half, as evidenced by that one game where he had like 30 points in the first half, and he did cool off in the second, but he's usually a second half player, and he can get hot in a hurry. So if you are the Lakers, the one guy you've got to stop is Jamal Murray, for sure. But the third quarter is starting. 73-58, 11:50 to go in the third. You've got Jamal Murray bringing the ball up the floor. Can he get hot? We'll have to see. Jokic driving into the lane. Jokic with a reverse. What a mid-range shot by Jokic. 73-60, good start by Denver. 11:40 to go in the third. Austin Reeves is bringing the ball up the floor with KCP guarding him. Anthony Davis top of the key. Will he take a mid-range? No, he's decided to drive on Jokic, and he loses the ball out of bounds. He's arguing that the ball was off of Denver, but he's not going to get the call. He is not going to get the call. So Jamal Murray is bringing it back up the floor for Denver with a chance to cut this lead. Again, if you're the Lakers, do not want to take your foot off the gas at all. So now you've got KCP with a mid-range shot off the mark, and Anthony Davis, he's got the rebound. So Denver, that's a big miss there. They could have cut the lead. Anthony Davis down the floor all the way. Anthony Davis' shot is in and out. That was a great look for AD. Could not get it to fall. Jokic going down the floor over to Aaron Gordon. 11 minutes to go in the third. Gordon loses the ball as he was going to the rim. Anthony Davis with the ball to Reeves down the floor. Reeves gets stopped by KCP, but then a great screen by Anthony Davis and Austin Reeves for 2. 75-60, 10:40 to go in the third quarter. Lakers back up by 15. Austin Reeves with 10 points, 3 assists. Now Jamal Murray being guarded by Schroeder. Now to Jokic. Rui Hachimura on Jokic. That is a matchup advantage for Jokic. But there is a stoppage of play. 10:34 to go in the third. I don't know if there was a foul on the floor, but there is a stoppage of play. Oh, that was a foul. They're showing the replay there. Anthony Davis actually fouled Aaron Gordon on the arm, but they did not call it. It is what it is right there, but that was a missed call. Jamal Murray, he's shooting a technical free throw, so there's another technical. I don't know if these are lane violations or like a guy being in the lane too long. I have no idea. But there's been a couple of technicals on the Lakers where Jamal Murray's been able to shoot a free throw. Again, got to keep your cool if that's the case. Denver definitely can capitalize on those points. Now Jamal Murray driving into the lane after the made free throw, and he scores. He knocks Schroeder down to the deck, but they're not going to call an offensive foul. Maybe it could have been a flop. Who knows? Definitely hard to tell the difference between a flop and a foul in the NBA sometimes. Jamal Murray up to 18 points, 4 assists. Austin Reeves with the ball being guarded by Caldwell Pope. Reeves off the dribble. In the lane for 2, off the mark. Jokic trying to get the rebound, but it goes to Austin Reeves. Now out to Rui Hachimura, top of the key, and there's a foul on Porter Jr. So Michael Porter Jr. fouls Rui Hachimura on that drive attempt. No free throws because I think the foul will be on the floor. No shot attempt there. But definitely if you are Denver, you do not want to get in foul trouble and allow the Lakers to get free throws, because that will help them out for sure, because they have the lead. It's much easier to hit free throws when you have the lead. Schroeder with the basketball being guarded by Jamal Murray. Off the dribble, Schroeder to the rim, kicks to Anthony Davis, but there's a turnover. Great defense by Jokic, but it's back to the Lakers. And then Jamal Murray steals it back. We're going back and forth. Porter Jr. in the lane. Porter Jr. for 2. That's a good play. He's looking for an and one, not going to get it, but it's a 10-point game. 75-65. 9:30 to go in the third quarter. Austin Reeves at the top of the key with Jamal Murray on him. Austin Reeves off the dribble over to LeBron James. In the corner, Anthony Davis off the dribble, getting by Jokic. Almost another turn, but Anthony Davis saves it, and Jokic, he defends at a high level on that play, and he gets Anthony Davis to miss the shot. Caldwell Pope tries to score, but Jokic with the offensive rebound and lays it in, and Darvin Ham again calls that timeout. 7-0 run by the Nuggets. That's what I was wondering if we'd see. Would there be a quick 7-0 by the Nuggets? And that's what we've gotten. Denver is not giving up. 75-67. Only an 8-point game. 9:14 to go in the third. Probably a good timeout by Darvin Ham. Buckeye Mike says LeBron James having 31 is great, but we need more from AD in the supporting cast for sure. I mean, again, you just cannot have one guy doing it all. Even though the Lakers were up by 15 at the half, they could have been up by more if they had a potential been able to defend the Nuggets a bit more, make them miss a few more times. And then if you were able to get maybe more out of Anthony Davis, you were able to get more out of guys like D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Russell is really cold right now. But still, the Lakers not doing bad, but you can tell only an 8-point game. Jamal Murray, Jokic are not going to give up. And if you're the Lakers, even if you win this game, if the Nuggets turn this into a dogfight down the stretch, then it could get really interesting, because of the fact that the Lakers would maybe feel like, hey, we've got this game. We're kind of easing to victory. Well, that's not the case. Denver's hanging around. Denver's going to stick around all the way to the end, it seems. They cut it to 8. We'll have to see if they can get any closer. The Lakers have been good out of timeouts to be able to try to pull away again, but we'll have to see if that's the case. But I do agree with you, Mike. They do need more out of their other players, or if not, Denver will come back and sweep the series. Paul Colby, thanks for stopping by. He says, I can't wait for football season. You're doing a great job. Keep up the great work. I really appreciate that, Paul Colby. Thank you for the compliment. I can't wait for football season as well. We're less than 100 days away. It's crazy. We're getting really close to college football season. The NFL as well. It's going to be great. I can't wait. But the NBA is not over yet. There's going to be a lot of off-season content with that, and college basketball off-season content still rolling around. But it's going to be really interesting. But I can't wait for football season as well. But I really appreciate you for watching and appreciate the comment. I really do. I really appreciate it. Buckeye Mike says, only talk sports. Do you think with Jokic saying no matter what, they have LeBron, so we're worried we'll come back to haunt them? Well, I mean, the thing is that's like using his words against them. But, I mean, Jokic is supposed to say that. I mean, if Jokic went out there and said, oh, we're the better team and, you know, we're going to easily beat the Lakers, and then they lose, then that you would say, well, he was cocky and arrogant and they, you know, overlooked the Lakers, whatever. And since he said that since the Lakers have LeBron James, you know, we're not going to easily get the victory. That's Jokic saying that we respect LeBron, we respect the Lakers, and we know that we're going to have to play hard in the next game, or if the Lakers do win the next game, then any game that we have a chance to win these next 4 games to be able to finish off the series. So what Jokic said is fine. I mean, what Jokic said was a good thing to say. He's respecting LeBron. He's respecting the Lakers, saying it's not going to be easy to get the victory. So I don't think the words are going to come back to haunt him at all, even if they did somehow blow the series. Even if they lost the series 4-3, I mean, those words aren't negative at all. I mean, he's respecting LeBron and the Lakers. He's saying that we're not easily going to be able to win. So Jokic said the right thing for sure. It's just the Nuggets are going to have to find a way to be able to win. They can't collapse. No team's ever come back from 3 down. I think the Lakers and Boston are 2 teams that could do it, but it's almost impossible to do it because you got to win multiple road games. It's going to be very interesting for sure, but I definitely don't think Jokic's words have any effect at all whatsoever. But the Lakers, they have the ball up by 8, and Darvin Ham had to call a timeout. 9 to go in the third. Out of the timeout, we'll see if the Lakers have some extra juice in them to try to get back ahead by more points than they currently are on Denver to keep Denver at bay. Rui Hachimura driving in the lane with Porter Jr. on out to LeBron James, who was a beast in the first half. In the lane, kicks over to Schroeder for 3. Schroeder's 3's off the mark. Aaron Gordon with the board. Denver with a chance to cut the lead even further. 8:40 to go in the third. Jokic all the way to the rim. Jokic's shot is short. Had a great look, but could not get it to fall. Now Schroeder down the floor. Schroeder to the rim, and he misses the shot. Jokic with the board now to Gordon up the floor. Gordon is blocked by Anthony Davis. What a block by Anthony Davis. 8:25 to go in the third, and Austin Reeves is fouled on the drive. That is crazy. That is crazy. What a back and forth there. It looked like the Lakers and the Nuggets had several back-to-back buckets potentially at hand. What a block by Anthony Davis. That is a fantastic block. All ball as well. He got not an inch of his hand. That was a fantastic block. What recovery. So it's 75-67, and Austin Reeves hits the free throw to put the Lakers back up by 9. 76-67. 8:25 to go in the third. Austin Reeves with another free throw could put the Lakers up by 10, and he does. 77-67. Those are some big free throws to try to swing the momentum back Los Angeles way. We'll see if Denver can find a way to make some more buckets. Reeves with 12 points. He's 4 of 8 from the field, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He's just been solid in every game for the Lakers, been very consistent. Jokic to Gordon. To Michael Porter Jr. Back to Gordon. Gordon left wide open. And Gordon for 3. Gordon's showing that if you leave him open, he can hit the shot. That's a big 3 by Gordon. 77-70. 7:50 to go in the third. Gordon with 16 points. 2 of 4 from 3. 7-11 for the field. Almost a turnover. Rui Hachimura saves it from going out of bounds for the Lakers. Rui driving in the lane, and Rui misses a layup that he had. He could not get it to fall. Now Jokic down the floor to Michael Porter Jr. for 3. He's off the mark, and Gordon with the tap back. He misses. Jokic gets it, and Jokic lays it in and one. And just like that, it's a 5-point game. 77-72. How did the Nuggets come back this quickly? They were down 15 at the half, and now they're only down by 5. Potentially 4 if Jokic can hit the free throw. I'm not saying that the Lakers are taking their foot off the gas by any means. I feel like that the Lakers have still been trying to play really hard, but the Nuggets have been great to start this third quarter. And Jokic hits the free throw. 77-73. 7:30 to go in the third. Denver 6 of 13 from the field in this quarter. Lakers are 1 of 7. So Denver's definitely been doing a great job. They're on a 13-2 run. LeBron behind the back pass to Schroeder, and that's a great floater by Schroeder. 79-73 to stop the run of Denver. That's a great pass by LeBron. Maybe that will stop the run of Denver, get the momentum back the Lakers' way. But Denver, they have definitely controlled this third quarter. Jamal Murray trying to go off the dribble on Austin Reeves. He cannot. Jokic top of the key to Porter Jr. now. Porter Jr. back to Jokic. 7 to go in the third, 4 on the shot clock. Jokic is fouled on a 3. Rui Hachimura made a horrible mistake. Earlier, they fouled Caldwell Pope on a 3, and he made it, and it was an and-1. Now you just fouled Jokic on a 3. He got him. He got him right in the face. Rui Hachimura hit Jokic right in the face. That is a terrible foul. And the ref saw it, and he called it. 79-74. Jokic hits the first free throw. 6:59 to go in the third. That is a terrible foul by Hachimura. You just can't do that. You got to guard, yes, but you just cannot foul him right there in that spot in the face. That's just not a good play. Jokic hits the second. 79-75. So Denver's right back in the game again, as well as Los Angeles has played, and Denver is right back in the game. They just keep coming. Jokic hits them all, 79-76. It's a 3-point game. 6:50 to go in the third quarter. We have an actual game right here, a really close game. Like the Lakers, maybe we're going to find a way to not get swept and win fairly easily, but the Nuggets are right back in it. Schroeder misses the floater. Jokic with the board. Down the floor, 6:30 to go in the third. Jokic to Jamal Murray. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Murray drives by Anthony Davis with a step back 2. 1-point game. 79-78. 6:20 to go in the third. An 18-4 run for Denver. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable what Denver is doing. They were down by 15 at the half, and now it is a 1-point game. Denver pokes the ball out of bounds, but it will remain Los Angeles ball. They're going to say it is off of the Denver Nuggets. That's a break for LeBron and the Lakers. 6:16 to go in the third. Schroeder to inbound. Tries to get it in. He does get the ball into Anthony Davis. 7-14 for the field for Denver. 2 of 9 for the Lakers. LeBron driving in. Back to Austin Reeves. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Reeves driving in with a step back 2. What a shot by Austin Reeves off the glass. 81-78. That's a big momentum shot by the Lakers. They needed that bucket in the worst of ways. Jokic out to Caldwell Pope. Back to Jokic. 5:50 left in the third. Gordon down low. Gordon tries to get the ball to Porter Jr., and they're going to say the ball is off of the Lakers. It was deflected out of bounds. That was a great drive and shot by Austin Reeves. How did he get that over the outstretched arm of Aaron Gordon? I will never know. That was a fantastic play. It took every ounce of energy in his jump to get that shot off. He has 14 points, 5 of 9 from the field, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. But we have a game. Just like that, the game is close again. It looked like the Lakers could potentially run away with this one, stay alive in the series, and they still could win the game. But Denver is not giving up without a fight. 81-78. 5:46 to go in the third quarter. The ball is inbound. They were having to wipe it off. There's definitely a lot of sweat on the ball. Both teams laying it all on the line. Jokic to Jamal Murray. Murray with the step back 2. He misses the shot. Had a great look, but couldn't get it to fall. Austin Reeves down the floor. Austin Reeves kicks to Dennis Schroeder. Back to Reeves to LBJ. LeBron for 3. Off the mark. Jokic with the rebound. 5:20 to go in the third. Now Jamal Murray with the basketball. Schroeder on him. Trying to go off of Jokic's screen. Cannot. Porter Jr. gets the ball from Murray. It was almost out of bounds, but Porter Jr. saves it. Porter Jr. gets the ball from Jokic. Porter Jr. in the lane, and he scores off the glass. 81-80. The Lakers are up by 1. Only 1. They were up by 15, but the Nuggets have come roaring back. Rui Hachimura in the lane. Misses a layup. Jokic with the rebound. Jokic down the floor. All the way to the rim. Kicks to Caldwell Pope in the corner for 3. He misses the shot. Porter Jr. with the rebound. Jokic with the tap back. He misses. Caldwell Pope with the offensive rebound. Denver is crashing the glass. Jokic back to Caldwell Pope for 2 and 1. Denver's in front. 82-81. The Nuggets is their first lead of the game. They were down by 15 at one point at the half, but the Nuggets have come roaring back, and Darvin Ham uses another timeout. Denver might still have a sweep at hand. Who knows? But Denver is showing they're not giving up. What a comeback. Even if they don't win this game, the fact they're putting this much pressure on LA, like LA maybe had a great chance to just run away here, Denver is not giving up. And they've taken the lead for the first time in this game. In the third quarter, Caldwell Pope will have a free throw out of the timeout. But this is incredible. What a game. The Gulch, thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate you for being here. Says, hello, Emily. They shut down Jokic. He's been out there trying to. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. We'll see if definitely Jokic is trying to find a way to be able to get going. But right now, Jokic is a type player. And sometimes he likes to get his teammates involved. But sometimes if his teammates aren't doing a great job, scoring the basketball, you have to find a way to be able to compensate for that. He needs to find a way to score on his own. His teammates aren't making shots right now, so he's got to go out there and get it done. And you know what he's doing? He's getting it done. He's starting to score now because his teammates are missing, and he's getting offensive rebounds. That's why Denver's getting back in the game. When you said this right here at 9:58 p.m., this is when the Lakers were down by 15, and this is when Jokic was being very passive, and he was trying to get his teammates to do it all, because he's an unselfish player. That's what I really respect about Jokic. He's a star, but he loves to get his players and his teammates involved. But if he goes out there and continues to do that, and they're not making shots, that's when Denver can struggle. But now Jokic is finding that perfect blend. He's starting to get really involved, and he's starting to make some big shots, and he's getting some big putbacks. And now his teammates are starting to feel it again, and he's starting to pass it to him again. So it's just a tightrope by Jokic. He's doing a great job, and I really commend Jokic for never giving up and trying to find a way to feel at the right time what is going on. I feel like earlier in the game he wasn't doing that when you wrote it, but now he is finding that perfect blend. Jokic doing a great job. Mike said the sad thing is the Lakers should be up 2-1 right now. Well, I mean, to your point, you can say that with almost any series, though. I mean, Boston really shouldn't be down 3-0 either, because Boston had a good chance to win the first two games. They faded late. But yeah, I mean, the Lakers could be up 2-1 if they didn't fade late, but the Nuggets won. Because in that one game, the Lakers came all the way back when Denver was up by like 15 points, but they fell short. Denver just kept scoring. So, I mean, you have a point for sure. The Lakers could be up 2-1, but they're not. And at the end of the day, it's all that matters. What is actually put in front of you. They're down 3-0, and they have to win this game, and they had a great chance to win this game, you could say fairly easily, but not any longer, because of the fact Denver's going out there and saying we're not giving up, and they could win this game. And if they win and sweep the Lakers, that would be insane. That would be incredible, especially considering what we saw at half, the way the Lakers were playing. But you never know. Still plenty of time. The Lakers could regain control in this game, but Denver doing a fantastic job. Jaleel Hard, thanks for stopping by. Says Nuggets in 5. It's interesting. I mean, if the Lakers do win, then Denver wins back at home, then that would make your prediction come true, and that could happen. But Denver's won it in 4. Denver's showing that they won it in 4, and they could still get it in 4. But regardless, we're going to have a fantastic finish on our hands. I'm looking forward to the end of this game. This is a fantastic game. It's 83-81 now that Caldwell Pope hit the free throw. They're up by 2 now. The Nuggets have 24 points in the third quarter. The Lakers have 8. 9 of 20 from the field, 3 of 12 for the Lakers, 6 assists for Denver, 1 for the Lakers. That's showing you that Denver has been dominant in this third quarter outside of the half. 83-81, 4:39 to go in the third. Lakers are bringing the ball down the floor with game pressure on them. They are down 2, facing elimination. Dennis Schroeder to Austin Reeves, who's hit some big shots in the third, but he's been one of the only players hitting big shots. LeBron's disappeared. He has not scored since the first half. LeBron down the floor. LeBron gets the ball stripped from, but he gets it back. LeBron to Anthony Davis, and Anthony Davis scores. So it's 83-83. 4:15 to go in the third quarter. That's a good play by LeBron to stick with it. He loses the ball, gets it back, and passes it to his team, playing some buddy ball down low, and the game is tied again, 83-83. Can't believe we got a tie game after what we saw in that second quarter with the Lakers. Jokic with the ball. Fantastic player, knows when to pass, when to shoot. He misses a shot there, but Jamal Murray almost saved it, but LeBron's going back down the floor. 3:40 to go in the third. LeBron in the mid-range, kicks to Rui Hachimura in the corner. His shot's off the mark. Now Aaron Gordon's bringing it back up for Denver. To Michael Porter Jr. for 3. Michael Porter Jr. cans the 3. 86-83, 3-point lead for Denver, largest lead of the game for the Nuggets. 3:20 to go in the third quarter. What a game. Porter Jr. with 15 points. Great performance in the third quarter by Denver. Anthony Davis for a mid-range 2. He's off the mark. Jamal Murray with the ball. 3:10 to go in the third. Murray to Porter Jr. Porter Jr. almost loses the basketball. He saves it, kicks to Aaron Gordon. Now it's over to Jokic. 3 to go in the third. Jokic with Anthony Davis on, back to Porter Jr. 4-3. Porter Jr.'s off that time. He could not get that one to fall. Lakers with the board. LBJ up the floor. 2:50 to go in the third. LeBron being guarded by Aaron Gordon. LeBron all the way to the rim, and LeBron scores his first points of the second half. 86-85. 1-point game. Lakers are down by 1. 33 points for LeBron. He's been fantastic, but definitely has cooled off. But a big shot there. Jamal Murray down the lane in the mid-range. Kicks to Gordon. Now over to Jokic. He's battling with Rui. And Jokic for 2. 88-85, 2:20 to go in the third. Austin Reeves up the floor. Denver up by 3 points. Dennis Schroeder in the middle of the lane. 2:10 to go. Austin Reeves back with the basketball down the floor in the mid-range, trying to go up with it. Kicks to Anthony Davis. He misses the shot, and the ball is out of bounds off of the Denver Nuggets. So it will remain Los Angeles ball. 88-85, 2:08 to go in the third. But still, what a furious comeback by Denver. Can the Lakers respond? Can the Lakers respond and find a way to not get swept? But if Denver keeps up this high level of play, they could end it all right here, be up 4-0. Tristan Thompson, he's into the game now for the Lakers. See if he can provide a spark. Anthony Davis only with 11 points, 11 boards, and 2 blocks. Not scoring a lot. Thompson down low, trying to go up strong. He misses the shot. Ball is out of bounds, and it will still remain with the Lakers off of the Denver Nuggets again. 1:56 to go in the third quarter. Denver clinging to a 3-point lead. The lead that they have just obtained because they have come all the way back from down 15 at the half. 1:50 to go in the third. LeBron James with 33 points. Very crucial points, but he's going to need some more to help his team get a victory here. LeBron in the lane, going up strong again. Make it 35 for LeBron. 88-87. 1-point game again. This game's going back and forth. We might have a fantastic finish here in this potential elimination game. 35 points for LeBron. 6 boards, 6 assists. Jamal Murray, like he might have been fouled by Russell. No foul call. Jokic, top of the key. Over to Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon for 3. Gordon hits another one. 91-87. Nuggets are up by 4. A guy that you usually just do not see hitting this many threes, and Gordon is confident. He's got 19 points, 8 of 13 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3. He's bringing it. LeBron for 3 on the other end. He can't respond. Jokic with the board. He almost lost it to Tristan Thompson, but Bruce Brown, who's now in the game for the Nuggets, he ends up with it down the floor. Bruce Brown for 2, 93-87. The Nuggets are now up by 6. The Lakers are collapsing. The Nuggets are on fire. 48 seconds left in the third. 13 of 26 from the field for Denver. 6 of 22 for the Lakers. Reeves for 2. He misses again. Jokic down the floor. What a response by Denver. Caldwell Pope thought about the 3. Wisely backs it out. Don't think he needed to take that shot. That was a good bring it back out decision by Caldwell Pope. Jokic driving into the lane, and he's fouled on that drive. 29.6 seconds left in the third, and Jokic with a chance to extend the lead even further. But that was a great drive by Bruce Brown. All the way to the rim, and they're showing Aaron Gordon, a guy that's not known for his 3-point prowess, but he was able to knock down that 3. He's hit 3 triples in this game. And you can tell Denver is getting their confidence back in this game. For a while, like the Lakers, were going to win easily here, but Denver not giving up. 29 seconds left in the third. Jokic's first free throw is good. 94-87. 7-point game. Now Rui Hachimura is coming back into the game. Anthony Davis is going to the bench. Most triple-doubles in a single playoff NBA history. Jokic with 8 in 2023 this year. Wilt Chamberlain with 7 back in 1967. That's insane. Jokic is making NBA history. He does miss the second free throw, however. 94-87. So a 7-point lead for Denver. Jokic now at 23 points, 14 rebounds, 11 assists, 8 of 15 from the field. Jokic heated up. He got hot. He's starting to play a lot better in the third quarter. He's been great. LeBron down the floor to the rim, unimpeded. He lays it in. He's looking for a foul, not going to get it. He's got 37, but his team's still with a 5-point deficit. 10 seconds left in the third. Jamal Murray bringing the ball up the floor, letting the ball roll. 5 seconds left. Austin Reeves on Jamal Murray. Murray gets it to Jokic down low. Jokic had the shot, couldn't get it to fall. Rui with the board, and that's the end of the third quarter. So a 20-point differential in that third quarter. We went from Denver down 15 to Denver up 5 in one quarter. 36 points for the Nuggets, 16 points for the Lakers in that third quarter. A ridiculous third quarter by Denver on offense and on defense. They were fantastic. And the Nuggets, they're looking for the sweep. And we'll have to see if they can get it. Buckeye Mike said that's true. What do you think about DeAndre Ayton possibly heading to Dallas? I know it's just speculation right now. Well, I mean, they need more players. They traded a lot to get Kyrie Irving. Whether you look at players like Spencer Dinwiddie, some of the other guys, they just had some guys they traded away to get Kyrie Irving. They don't have a lot of players that really score a lot of points right now. Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic are by far the two best players. They need more talent. I think DeAndre Ayton could possibly help, but who knows? Like you said, it's definitely all speculation right now, but I don't think it'll be the worst move. They definitely need more players around both of them if they keep Kyrie and Luka Doncic together. Jeff says the Nuggets are rolling. Never count them out. They are an awesome team for sure. I mean, they won. It'll be their first NBA Finals ever in their storied franchise. They've had some great players. They've got the banners up on the wall, some of their best players they've ever had, but they've never been to an NBA Finals. They've never won an NBA Finals, and they're 12 minutes away from going to their first NBA Finals, and potentially in sweeping fashion, 4-0. That would be insane. No one was expecting. I was not expecting this. The Lakers were up by 15. It looked like they were destined to win this game. Like LeBron James and the Lakers were going to find a way to win this game, and they still could. They still could win this game. They're only down by 5. LeBron can get some more help from his teammates. Maybe they can still find a way to win this game. It's not over yet, but definitely the way Denver is playing, they are definitely looking very confident in their abilities, that they feel like that they can get this win. It's going to be very interesting for sure. I have no idea who's going to win. It could really go either way. It's definitely going to be very interesting for sure in this fourth quarter. At least this game has a lot of intrigue. Boston, Miami last night was not. Boston, they were done by the third quarter. They were really struggling against Miami. They definitely fell apart. But with this game, it could go either way. Lakers facing elimination. Can they hang on and extend the series? Or can Denver find a way to sweep? It's going to be interesting for sure. But I really appreciate all you guys for being here. The Gulch says LeBron losing his legs. I mean, I have no idea. I mean, he had 31 points in the first half. It's really hard to expect him to continue to play at a high level. You look at Jamal Murray. He had 30 points in the first half a couple games ago for Denver, and then he only ended up with like 37. LeBron's got like 37 right now. So, I mean, you can make that argument for sure, but definitely I just think it has to do with partly because Denver just played so well in the third, and the Lakers are not getting production out of Anthony Davis and some of their other guys right now. Austin Reeves had some moments, but right now, the Lakers are the team that their depth that they do have is not helping out LeBron. Whereas with Denver, they're starting to get Porter Jr., Aaron Gore making some big shots, and that's helping Jokic and Murray. You got to have a lot of guys scoring the basketball, and you can just tell with the way that the Los Angeles Lakers are trending in this game, they're starting to run out of gas. I'm not saying they're done. They can still win for sure. LeBron's been great. And you definitely can make an argument he might be losing his legs a bit because, I mean, he was great in that first half. But he still had a couple shots in the third. But they definitely need some more production of some of their other guys. The goal says, I believe in halftime coaching. Nuggets adjusted. I agree with you. And sometimes a team could just struggle. It definitely can happen. I mean, sometimes when you look at the way a team is playing, one team's unstoppable, the other's not, and then you just go cold. It happens. And the Lakers have gone cold. I mean, they only scored 16 points in the third. That's not good at all. I mean, 12 minutes, 16 points is barely over a point a minute. Denver just dominated. Now the fourth quarter is starting. LeBron James with the ball, his team down by 5, and what a pass to Tristan Thompson. And Tristan Thompson with the slam dunk and one. That was probably the biggest play Tristan Thompson's had in a couple of years. That was a fantastic pass by LeBron to Tristan Thompson down low, and Bruce Brown with the foul. Bruce Brown did everything he possibly could to prevent Tristan Thompson from getting that dunk, but he dunked it home anyway. Can he hit the free throw? I remember Tristan Thompson from his other stops in the NBA. He's not a great free throw shooter, and he does miss. So it's 94-91. 3-point game, 11:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Bruce Brown bringing the basketball up the floor around the Lakers logo, being guarded by Lonnie Walker. Now it's over to Caldwell Pope. Almost a turnover, but Caldwell Pope keeps it from being stolen by D'Angelo Russell. Now Nikola Jokic driving in the lane with a turnaround jumper. His shot's off the mark. Jeff Green tried to get the rebound. He cannot, but I think he's fouled, and he's on the floor. Hopefully Jeff Green is okay. 11:23 to go in the fourth quarter, and Jeff Green is down. He's 36 years of age. You definitely don't want an older guy like that taking that much contact. We'll have to see what happened. LeBron James, Jeff Green were going up for it. And it looked like LeBron might have got Jeff Green a little bit in the head. It wasn't too bad. Looked like he got him a little bit with his elbow. But definitely don't think that there will be a flagrant foul. I don't think that there should be one at all. But definitely a foul is warranted. LeBron did foul Jeff Green on that play. So there's 11:23 to go in the fourth. Jeff Green, he's back up on his feet. He's still out there on the floor, so it looks like he'll be able to tough it out, stay in the game for now. Jokic inbounds the ball to Jeff Green. Now it's over to Porter Jr., back to Jokic. LeBron on him at the top of the key. Jokic is driving in, trying to spin by LeBron with a step back. Jokic is off again. 2 missed shots in a row for Jokic. LeBron with the board, going down the floor. 11:05 to go in the fourth. LeBron in the paint, kicks it out in the corner to Lonnie Walker, and Lonnie Walker stepped out of bounds. Turnover for the Lakers. That's just a mistake right there. Doing everything you possibly can to get yourself open for that three, and you forget where your feet are. And he stepped out. 10:50 to go in the fourth. Lakers down by 3 still. Denver trying to find a way to sweep the Lakers. Lakers trying to stay alive in this series. Porter Jr. gets the ball from Jokic, driving into the lane. Porter Jr. goes up strong. Tristan Thompson looked like he might have found him in the back, not going to get the call. LeBron down the floor, and there's a foul. All the way to the rim, and LeBron James is fouled. Looks like he'll have a couple of free throws. 10:38 to go in the fourth. LeBron James, though, full speed ahead all the way to the rim, and he was fouled. Let's see if Tristan Thompson was clean. Porter Jr. was going up strong. It's close. Maybe got him a little bit with the body in the back, but it was definitely clean up top. Yeah, that's definitely a foul. LeBron James got fouled by Bruce Brown on that drive. LeBron, his first free throw is off. LeBron sometimes does struggle at the line. He can make free throws, but sometimes he does struggle with consistency at the line. I think he has hit them all in this game until now, until that miss. But we'll have to see if he can knock this one down. His second one is good. So it's 94-92. We've got a 2-point game. The Lakers trying to come back. Denver still has not scored in this fourth quarter. LeBron with 38 points, 8 boards, 7 assists, 14 and 19 from the field. He's been great in this game. Jokic to Jeff Green. Now over to Michael Porter Jr. Back to Green to Caldwell Pope. 10:20 to go in the fourth. Caldwell Pope off the dribble. Outside to Jokic for 3. Jokic is off again. Jokic has gone cold. Rui with the board. Lakers could tie or take the lead on this possession. D'Angelo Russell driving in the lane with a 2. Russell knocks down the shot. 94-94, and Michael Malone calls timeout. We've got a tie game again. Again, it looks like this game is going to go down to the wire. The Lakers aren't giving up either. The crowd is back on their feet, and we are tied, all knotted up at 94. Jeff says, I agree, they adjusted big time. For sure, the Nuggets definitely adjust. They were fantastic in that third quarter. Down by 15, they were able to flip the script, go up by 5 at the end of the third. But now the Lakers, they've responded. They've tied up the game, and Michael Malone having to take a timeout since Denver's gone a little cold, a little sluggish to start the fourth quarter. This is anybody's game. Either team can win. Lakers, they have to have it. Denver, you'd love to have it. But if the Lakers do not win, the series is done. They'll be swept 4-0. And it's 94-94. Lakers are at home. They've got the home crowd on their side. They really need to win this game. Find a way in the last 10 minutes to hit some big shots, try to defend at a high level, keep Denver at bay. And I think they could do it, especially if you do see Anthony Davis, who, when he does come back into the game, start to make some shots. Because LeBron's been doing it all and more. And he's starting to get some help from some of his teammates, but he's been great. Anthony Davis, only with 11 points. He's 3 of 11 in the field. It's just not been his game at all. If Anthony Davis is playing well, there's a good chance the Lakers would be winning this game right now. But for Denver, it's been a team effort. Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., Caldwell Pope's had some moments. Jokic has been great. He's gone cold last few minutes, missed his last 3 or 4 shots, I think. But he has been solid for the most part in this game, got a triple-double. Got the NBA record now in a single playoffs for triple-doubles in the same season. Incredible. And Murray, he's been a little cold and a little bit quiet, but Jamal Murray can get going at any time. So Denver, they can definitely still win this game. The tide is turning. The crowd's getting back in it. Michael Malone calls a timeout, probably a good timeout by him. Jackson Johnson, looks like the Nuggets are making a fantastic comeback tonight. I completely agree. They've been on the comeback trail. They've been doing a great job. They even took the lead. It looked like for a minute maybe that they were going to find a way to sweep, but the Lakers coming right back in the game. This game could go either way. I mean, it literally could go either way, and this is exactly the type game you want. All the way down to the wire, close either way. It could be anybody's game. We're seeing stars having big games like LeBron and Jokic. It's been fantastic. It's crazy. And the fact it's an elimination game in game 4. We're not in game 6 or 7. This is game 4. Denver leads 3-0, makes the stakes all the higher for the Lakers. They got to win. You just do not want to lose. You just don't want to get swept. It would be a bad look for sure to get swept by Denver, even though Denver's been great. Buckeye Mike said, considering he's carrying the team right now with the most points in the team, it wouldn't surprise me if he's losing his legs. I mean, maybe a little bit, but he needs help regardless. I mean, even if LeBron was 25, 30 years old, if he wasn't getting help from, his teammates, it's hard to win. I mean, you look at when LeBron was with Miami, he had, Chris Bosh, he had Dwayne Wade. That helped for sure. I mean, it's not the fact just because he's older that he can't do it. I think he's still playing really solid. I mean, he doesn't look like he did in the first half, but he's still playing really well, but he needs help from his teammates for sure. The Ohio State, thanks for stopping by. The Ohio State said, what's up, Only Talk Sports? I'm doing really well. Hope you're doing good. Also, really appreciate you for stopping by, but we've got a tie ball game. They're showing Tristan Thompson only averaging like 4 minutes in the playoffs, 1 point, but he's had a big impact in this game. Definitely going over his average. He's back on the floor playing some meaningful minutes in the playoffs. It's crazy how a guy you haven't talked about in like a year or two just comes out of nowhere and has a role, playing an impact, having an impact. Tie game, Jamal Murray with the ball, top of the key to Nikola Jokic, driving in on Tristan Thompson. Now down low to Bruce Brown for the layup. What a pass by Jokic. Sometimes Jokic can make passes. Even point guards can't make it, seems at times. He is fantastic at passing the basketball. 96-94. The Nuggets are up by 2. And a turnover. Unless the ball is deflected, I don't think it was. It's a turnover by the Lakers. 96-94, but Jokic to Bruce Brown with the layup. That was a fantastic play. Porter Jr. inbounds to Jamal Murray. 9:36 to go in the 4th. Denver up by 2. Jokic top of the key over to Jeff Green. He was still in the game after accidentally getting hit in the head by LeBron. Seems like he is still okay. Jokic with the basketball, being guarded by Thompson to Jamal Murray inside to Bruce Brown. And Bruce Brown is fouled by D'Angelo Russell to prevent that layup. It's crazy. The Lakers, they've gotten all the way back in this game, but now Denver's starting to take back control. They're up by 2, and now Bruce Brown with a chance to put them up by 4. The Gulch says, I can't see the game. Appreciate your insight. Well, I really appreciate you for being here. The Gulch, I'm glad definitely that I can provide the play-by-play of the game for you. I really appreciate you for being here, but definitely love calling the game. You guys make it worth it for sure. But this has been a great game. Glad you're here for sure. Really appreciate the compliment as well. RC covers WNBA and the NBA, said this is still anyone's game. Believe that 100%. And this is what you want for sure in these big games. No blowouts. You don't want those 30-point blowouts like we saw with Boston and Miami. We've seen some other games in these NBA playoffs. This has been a great game, a potential instant classic, especially if it goes all the way down to the wire. Bruce Brown hits both free throws, so it's 98-94. Denver with a 4-point lead again after the Lakers tied the game. Lakers are 19-22 at the line. Denver 15-16. So Denver's definitely hanging with them at the stripe, getting the line around the same amount. LeBron over to Schroeder. Schroeder to Rui Hachimura. Back to Schroeder. Ball goes out of bounds, and I think it's off of Denver. So it will still be Lakers basketball. 8:58 to go in the 4th. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Dennis Schroeder will be inbounding the ball on the left side of the court to LeBron over to Austin Reeves. And Austin Reeves is fouled with 0.8 on the shot clock. That was a bailout. There was nothing going on that possession. With only 3 seconds left, the Lakers had nowhere to go, and the Nuggets bailed them out. That's a bad foul. Now Anthony Davis is coming back into the game. We'll see if he can have an impact. But Bruce Brown fouled Austin Reeves on that drive. That was terrible positioning. He should have never fouled on that play. 8:56 to go in the 4th. Austin Reeves to inbound to Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder driving by Jeff Green all the way to the rim. Schroeder gets it to go. 98-96. 2-point game. 8:40 to go in the 4th. Jokic to Murray. 15 seconds on the shot clock, 8:40 to go in the fourth. Schroeder now at 13 points, 4 assists. He's starting to get some more points going for the Lakers, definitely trying to contribute and help out LeBron James, and the Lakers get the win. Jamal Murray, his floater's good. It hit back iron, and it went in, 196. That's the first time we've called Jamal Murray's name in a while. Big shot by him. Again, he never disappears. Anthony Davis on the other end, he scores. Big shot for the Lakers to see Anthony Davis get one to fall. That's a big shot. He's got 13 points now. Maybe that will help motivate him the rest of the game and give him some confidence. 100-98. 8 to go in the fourth. Jamal Murray stepping back, kicks to Jokic, top of the key. Anthony Davis guarding Jokic. Jokic trying to drive by Schroeder to the rim. He gets blocked. That was a fantastic block. Did they lose the ball out of bounds? I don't think so. I think it still will be Lakers basketball. 7:50 to go in the fourth. Jokic drove in the lane. He was blocked by Anthony Davis. Not sure what happened. Don't know if there was a timeout. But that was a great block by Anthony Davis. He swatted it right when Jokic was going up in the air to get that shot off. That was a fantastic block. Anthony Davis, a really good defender, especially when he wants to be. It is Lakers basketball. 7:40 to go in the fourth. LeBron James, top of the key. He almost loses the ball, but he does flip it to Austin Reeves. In the corner, Rui Hachimura driving in. Rui to LeBron, top of the key. LeBron's three is off the mark, and Jamal Murray saves it from going out of bounds. What an athletic play by Jamal Murray. Now Jokic is driving the ball down the floor. Denver with a 2-point lead. Aaron Gordon driving in. Aaron Gordon is fouled from behind by Rui Hachimura. He slammed him down to the ground. Don't think there will be a flagrant foul, but definitely Rui Hachimura made that foul count. He fouled Aaron Gordon for sure. 7:19 to go in the fourth quarter. I don't know if there will be any free throws because of the foul. I don't think either team's in the bonus, and Gordon was not shooting the ball. But the Lakers, they do call timeout. So one of the last timeouts we're going to see from either team until probably close to the end of the game. I think both teams have 3 timeouts left, and you'll probably get to around 2 minutes left in the game. If this game is still close, then both teams will start to use your timeouts down the stretch. The Goltz is wondering how LeBron's right ankle foot's going to hold up. So is Denver. I mean, that's a good point. I mean, LeBron, he's having to play a lot more than he normally does. You can definitely maybe potentially see there, but again, he knows he has to win this game. The Lakers are down 2. They need him on the floor. And he needs help. They need more of their teammates to get involved. The Lakers need more production out of some of their role players. They're kind of getting it. Anthony Davis hit a big mid-range too. And then you do look at Dennis Schroeder's hit some shots. I mean, it's not like they've been devoid or having more production from the role players, kind of like you see with Denver with Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr. Those guys have been great. When you look at the Lakers, they've had their guys be average to good. With Denver, the role players have been great. Jokic just even cooled off. Murray has had a couple shots, but he's been relatively cold since the first quarter. But Denver's still in the lead because enough guys are getting buckets to fall. But like you said, LeBron's feet is definitely going to be interesting to see if he can hold out the rest of the game, and he's going to have to play to help his team get over the top. RC says, only toss sport, will Denver be polite and let the Lakers somehow get this one and end it back in Denver? I think so, laughing out loud. That's funny for sure. I don't think Denver will on purpose lose this game to be polite, but that is an interesting notion and sentiment for sure to think that Denver would allow the Lakers to win this one and then win at home. If that was the case, I think they would have gotten blown out and potentially allow the Lakers to win by 30, just like Boston allowed Miami to win by 30 points in that game. That's not what we're seeing. I mean, Denver, they're trying to win. They're up 2 right now with 7 to go, but to your point, that would be hilarious. RC says, only toss sport. Can we talk about the resurgence, resurrection of Tristan Thompson? I mean, it's crazy. Tristan Thompson, he wasn't even in the NBA a year ago. He was not even in the league. He wasn't playing at all. I mean, he's had some moments, but Tristan Thompson was a guy that seemed to just be trending downward in his career. He just really wasn't getting any traction, whoever he played for. He played for Boston a couple years ago, but just did not have a lot of success. And like the Ohio State said, Tristan Thompson was working at the ESPN studio just a few months ago. Amazing. Again, wasn't even in the NBA. And now he's back. And he's playing a key role for the Lakers. He's helping the Lakers now that they don't have Thomas Bryant anymore off the bench. They had Thomas Bryant. They're not playing Thomas Bryant anymore because Thomas Bryant's with the Nuggets, which ironically Thomas Bryant doesn't play for the Nuggets. Very ironic there, but he's on the bench. But the Lakers, they needed a big. So you look at Tristan Thompson, was in ESPN. Now he's on ESPN and on TNT playing in these conference finals games, helping out the Lakers. And he's had his biggest impact in this game. And the Lakers have needed all the points they can get from anybody on the floor. LeBron's been great, but Anthony Davis has not been his game for the most part. And they've definitely needed Tristan Thompson's production. RC says LeBron won't be coming out. This is the season for sure. I mean, if he exits the game, it's unfortunately he probably either fouls out or gets hurt. Hopefully he does not do either of those things, get fouled out or hurt for sure. But LeBron, he's staying in the game unless something like that happens. 21 points in the first, 10 in the second, 6 in the third, and 1 in the fourth for LeBron. His points are trailing down, but he does need help from his teammates. Jokic, top of the key, 7-10 to go in the fourth. LeBron's played 40 minutes. He's basically played the entire game. Jokic with a mid-range shot. Jokic finally scores again. 102-98. Four-point game, 7 to go in the fourth. And Jokic, he's got like 25 points. This is insane. 25 points, 14 boards, 12 assists. 14 rebounds and 12 assists for Jokic is almost a more important stat than the 25 points. His passing, getting his teammates shots has always been huge, and he's a great rebounder. Incredible play by Jokic. He's disappeared for the while scoring the ball, but he finally scored again in a key moment. 6:49 to go in the fourth. LeBron, Aaron Gordon on him, trying to drive. LeBron, he gets stopped by Gordon. Back to Schroeder in the corner. 3 seconds in the shot clock. Schroeder for 2. His shot is short. Porter Jr. with the rebound. 6:30 to go in the fourth. Jamal Murray to Bruce Brown. The Nuggets are up by 4. Porter Jr. for 3. He misses the shot. That would have been a big shot to put Denver up by 7. But he could not get the shot to fall. 6:20 to go in the fourth. 7-16 from 3 for the Lakers. 11-31. Denver is from 3. They've been much better at the three-point line. Hit 4 more threes. Austin Reeves backing it back out. He thought about the 3. Rui Hachimura gets the ball now, and he thought about the 3, but they're trying to drive in the lane. 3 seconds left. Rui kicks to Schroeder for 3. Schroeder's off the mark as well. Ball goes out of bounds. Jokic let the ball go out of bounds. He will be inbounding the ball. 6:02 to go in the fourth. Denver up by 4, and the Lakers, ever since the half, they have kind of collapsed a bit on the offensive end. They had 73 points at the half. They've only scored 25 points in 18 minutes in the second half. Denver has been much better in the second half. They scored almost 50 points. The Lakers, their offense has just disappeared. Jamal Murray to Jokic, top of the key. Thought about the 3. Jokic driving in, and an offensive foul. LBJ draws the offensive foul. That is a fantastic play by LeBron James, not allowing Jokic to get that blocking foul. You can make an argument LeBron was still moving just a hair, but he did step up. He squared up, and he took a charge. And Jokic is not an easy player to take a charge against. He's a big player. LeBron definitely sold it well. I don't know. I mean, you can make an argument he was moving a bit, but they called that a charge nonetheless. Jokic with 4 fouls now. Reeves driving in the lane. Reeves almost loses the ball. If Aaron Gordon had saw it, he could have picked it up, but he did not see the ball. Lakers are still down by 4. 5:30 to go in the fourth. LeBron to Anthony Davis and a score. 102-100. That's a good by LeBron James. Had all the attention, and he got to Anthony Davis. Again, maybe that can get Anthony Davis going in the final 6 minutes of the game. That's a great pass by LeBron. And Jokic with another offensive foul, and he is incredulous. He's like, what did I do? LeBron had to be moving on that drive by Jokic, but they're going to call another offensive foul. Was LeBron set? Yeah, I mean, LeBron I don't think was set, but Jokic had the forearm. I agree. I think that's a good call. Jokic with 5 fouls, 1 away from fouling out. Suddenly, he is in foul trouble again. LeBron misses the shot. Anthony Davis with the putback, and Jokic could do nothing because if he fouled, he would have fouled out. Timeout, Michael Malone, and the Lakers have tied the game back up. 102-102, 5:02 to go in the fourth. What a game. Lakers facing elimination, and they're not going anywhere. They're trying to win this game. In Denver, they're doing everything they can to sweep the Lakers, but this is a fantastic game. Really appreciate all you guys for being here. This is a great game. RC says Jokic is so unathletic. He runs. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I mean, he does not run the best. I mean, I agree with you. But what he lacks up for, and, you know, the not being super athletic, he makes up for with just being a smart player. He's a great passer. He's a great shooter. And he has sneaky athleticism at times. He's not athletic by any means. If you look at someone like Embiid or, Giannis, but Jokic still has some sneaky athleticism. He can really pull some moves on you, and he can really dribble the ball. So it's crazy for sure. But to your point, with the amount of guys that are his height that are so athletic in the NBA, it's crazy that Jokic works in the league. But he works because, like I said, he makes up for him maybe being not as athletic. He makes up for it in other areas like passing the ball, shooting the ball, rebounding the ball, just playing with so much hustle. Sometimes hustle beats athleticism every given day of the week. He's a fantastic player. The Gold said we say the same thing about Kevin Mahale, laughing out loud. For sure. I mean, some players might not be the most athletic, but they can just go out there and still play hard and have a lot of success. Trey Sargent, thanks for stopping by. Says West Virginia hosting the Tennessee Transfer for basketball this Saturday and Sunday in Morgantown. It's going to be interesting. West Virginia has done a great job in the portal. We'll definitely be keeping tabs still on the college basketball transfer portal. There are still, some players out there. Caleb Love's back in the portal. He decommitted from Michigan. Some stuff going on there. He's back in the portal. Some really interesting players in the portal. We'll definitely be keeping up with that. But if West Virginia lands the Tennessee transfer, that would be huge for sure. I definitely agree. That'd be great for your Mountaineers. Michael Williams, thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate you for being here and the compliment as well. Means a lot for you being here. RC Cover, the WNBA and NBA, says, wow, on what the Gold said. That was a funny line for sure. RC also, no matter what team advances, I've appreciated you calling the games in their complete totality. It's been amazing, bro. I really appreciate you for the compliment and for being here for all these games. It means a lot with all you guys stopping by, but definitely I love calling these games. You guys are amazing, and I really appreciate your compliment for sure. You're awesome, man. Thanks for being here. Jamal Murray with a step back three. He misses the shot, but there's a foul. Anthony Davis just fouled Jamal Murray on the three. That is the third time that the Lakers have fouled the Nuggets on a three. You can't do it. You just cannot do it. On a three-point shot, you got to let him take the three. But Anthony Davis tried to block it, and he fouled him on the arm. If he had blocked the shot, I think he would have been okay. But he did get him on the hand. He missed the ball and got him on the hand. And he didn't allow Murray to land either. And he got the foul call. And now Murray with 3 free throws, and he's a really good free throw shooter, so you feel like he would be able to hit them all potentially. Murray with 22 points, 5 assists. Murray hasn't even hit a 3 in this game as well, which is another reason if Anthony Davis is keeping up with that, you do not have to be a guy that goes out there and tries to block that shot if Murray's not making the threes anyway. Now you're giving him free throws to potentially get him back in rhythm to be able to maybe make a dagger 3 late. Not a smart play of Anthony Davis. It is what it is. Respect him for trying to play really good defense, but sometimes being overzealous on defense, you're giving up free throws, you're giving up some fouls. So Jamal Murray's hit the first 2. It's 104 to 102. 4-4 at the line. He's 92% in these playoffs at the line. Third in the NBA. Again, you don't want to put Murray at the line, and he hits them all. 105, 102. And just like that, with those 3 free throws, Denver's back up by 3. 4:43 to go in the fourth quarter. It could have been a tie game still if Anthony Davis did not foul, but it is what it is. Denver's 18-19 at the line. Los Angeles is 19-22. LeBron's letting the ball roll down the floor before he picks it up. Remember that one play where he let the ball roll too far? They always show that on clips for sure on SportsCenter, not Top 10, stuff like that. LeBron definitely picks up that ball before the Nuggets can get it. The Lakers miss on the other end. Schroeder had an open 3 in the corner. He's not able to knock it down. Denver up 3 with the ball. 4:20 to go in the fourth. Aaron Gordon, he's got the basketball. Swings to Jamal Murray down low. Murray can't go anywhere with LBJ on him. Back to Gordon. Gordon gets it back to Murray. 4 seconds on the shot clock. 2 seconds. Murray trying to shoot the ball. Great defense by LeBron James, and it's a shot clock violation. That was a fantastic defensive set there by LeBron and the Lakers. They frustrated Jamal Murray the entire time there. Murray was looking for a foul, but he's not going to get it. Did LeBron foul? I don't think he did. Murray tried to draw the foul, but he did not get the foul called. LeBron stayed straight up. 38 points for LeBron, still playing great defense. Austin Reeves down the floor. To LeBron in the corner, over to Rui Hachimura for 3. Rui's 3 is short. Denver with a 3-point lead. 3:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Denver's 340 away from potentially winning this game and the series, sweeping the Lakers. Jokic, top of the key, down to Aaron Gordon for a dunk and one. 3:34 to go in the fourth. What a pass by Nikola Jokic at the top of the key. Down to Aaron Gordon. Nikola Jokic makes life so much easier for his teammates because he sets them up for such timely buckets like that one right there. Aaron Gordon beats Schroeder off that pick and pop play, and Jokic, instead of taking the shot, gets it down low, and Gordon scores. That's a big, big play for the Denver Nuggets, and we have a timeout on the floor. 3:34 to go in the fourth, and it's 107-102. The Denver Nuggets with a 5-point lead. RC says Lakers have the wrong players in the wrong spot touching the ball down the stretch. You're discombobulated plays. I agree with you. I mean, it's not like you can't have Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves having the ball. You can't you don't want to just exclude them from getting, touches and have it all be LeBron and Anthony Davis. But Anthony Davis hasn't had the greatest game in the world. LeBron James probably is running out of gas. So they're trying to get some of their other guys involved. But Rui Hachimura, he had a wide open three at top of the key. Dennis Schroeder had a wide open three in the corner. So they're getting open shots. And this is the thing when a lot of people talk about, when a team plays great defense, sometimes they do, but sometimes the team's just missing shots because the Lakers have had some open shots. In the first half, the Lakers made their shots, particularly LeBron, especially in the first quarter. But the Lakers were hitting more of their shots. In this second half, the Lakers have gone cold. They still only have 29 points in the second half. They had 73 at the half. They've only got 102. So they've only scored 29 points in the second half, which is not very good, especially considering there's been 21 minutes of action. So they're barely scoring over a point a minute. The Lakers have really struggled shooting the ball in the second half. And they probably need to find a way to get LeBron and Anthony Davis some looks, but definitely Denver's trying to guard them. And they're taking a chance on leaving Schroeder and Rui Hachimura open. It's a chance. They're taking a risky chance, but the Lakers, if they keep missing, then it's going to pay off for the Denver Nuggets leaving them open. Aaron Gordon, though, misses the free throw. That's a big miss. That could be a big play right there to help the Lakers get back in the game. LeBron all the way to the rim, and LeBron, he's got 40. 107-104, and LeBron lays 40 on the Nuggets, but it's not going to be enough. He's going to have to do a little bit more, him and his teammates, if the Lakers want to win this game. They're still down by 3. 3 to go in the fourth quarter. Jamal Murray, top of the key. Jokic sets a screen. Jamal Murray still dribbling around. LeBron James is on Murray. Over to Nikola Jokic. Aaron Gordon like he was calling for the ball. He's not going to get it. Jokic for 3. Jokic knocks down the 3. 110-104. He pulled another one of those shots with 1 second left on the shot clock. High arcing 3, fading away from the bat. How did he hit that shot? I have no idea how he hit it. That is an incredible 3 by Jokic. That could be the dagger. The Lakers need points. Schroeder over to Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves for 3, though. He responds with a 3 of his own on the other end. That's a big shot by Austin Reeves. Definitely showing it's not too big of a moment for him. 2:20 to go in the fourth. Jamal Murray driving up the floor. Schroeder on him. Murray almost had a push-off there, you could potentially say, but no call there. He's just trying to get Schroeder off of him, but Schroeder definitely trying to steal the ball. 2 to go in the fourth. Jamal Murray going off the dribble, kicks to Jokic. Jokic down low to Gordon, and Gordon's fouled. Gordon is fouled with 2:01 to go in the fourth quarter. 110-107. Gordon just missed a free throw. We'll have to see if he can hit 1 or 2 free throws here. Michael Williams says, I love your live streams. I really appreciate you for being here, Michael Williams, and appreciate the compliment. Means a lot. Thanks for the compliment. Trey Sargent says, John Higgins done as a ref covering the Big 12 for 28 years. That's crazy. Big news. Always big news when a referee retires. Well-deserved retirement. He definitely refereed for a long time. Trey Sargent says Olivier Nakuma is the guy coming to campus. But yeah, if Olivier Nakuma goes to West Virginia, that might definitely cement West Virginia as a top 25 team for sure, and potentially a top half team or beyond in the Big 12. There's going to be a lot of good teams in the Big 12 next year, like Kansas, Texas, Baylor. So many good teams, but West Virginia could be a top 3 or 4 team for sure. If Olivier Nakuma does transfer to West Virginia, that'll be a huge addition. RC says 80 fouled on a 3-point shot. He did the same thing versus my Timberwolves in the play, and he fouled Mike Conley. Yeah, I remember that now. You're right. I remember that. Mike Conley, when the Timberwolves were done, it kept that game alive. I think that the Lakers did end up winning that game anyway. but still crazy. So they're looking at Jokic. Was it a 3? Because it looked like he stepped. That's an interesting play. He had a 2 because he stepped inside the line, but then Jokic put his foot up in the air and he only had 1 foot down. Jokic shot that 3 with only 1 foot down, and the 1 foot was down behind the arc. So I think it could be a 3, unless they're saying that since his foot last touched inbounds as a 2, then it will be a 2. But I think it's a 3 because he had his foot in the air and the other foot was behind the line. That's like having 1 foot in bounds, 1 foot out of bounds, or 1 foot in the air before you go out of bounds with a catch in college football. That's crazy by Jokic, but I think they're going to give him the 3. How did he shoot that with only 1 foot down, 1 foot in the air? That's a crazy shot by Jokic. He can shoot the basketball. Sometimes he makes the easy shots look hard and the hard shots look easy. Seems like he has a higher percentage on the tough shots. Gordon's at the line where he does struggle, only around a 70% free throw shooter. He's already missed a free throw tonight. 2:01 to go in the fourth. Gordon's first free throw is up, and it's good. So he does hit the first. It's 111-107. 2:01 to go in the fourth quarter. Denver 2 minutes away from potentially sweeping the Lakers. Gordon's got 22 points. He's been big tonight. Definitely has been big. Got to have players like Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr. playing at a high level to help Denver win. But Gordon misses the second free throw. LeBron James with the ball, going down the floor. LeBron James gets a screen from Anthony Davis, swings it to Anthony Davis, and Anthony Davis, I think they call a foul on Jamal Murray. So Anthony Davis will have a couple free throws. That's a big foul. That bails out the Lakers because Murray was going to get that rebound and go back the other way, but they're going to call a foul. RC says sometimes the losing player and coach says it's not our day. Well, the truth is, LA, it's not your series. But yeah, it's definitely looking like that. Maybe the next 2 games or the next 2 minutes. You know, if the Lakers lose this game, they'll be swept. But even if they win, then you got like the next 3 games that the Lakers are going to have to win. And potentially Denver could win it back at home. So it won't matter, even if the Lakers win. But the last 3 games have been tough for the Lakers because they played so hard but lost them all. And they played really good tonight. LeBron with 40 points, but they're still down by 2 because Anthony Davis, he does hit both free throws. It's 111-109. Denver with a 2-point lead. 19 points and 14 rebounds for Anthony Davis. He's hit 6 of 15 from the field, 7 of 8 at the line. Anthony Davis starting to creep up on points, but still maybe not the amount of points the Lakers need. Aaron Gordon to Nikola Jokic. What is Jokic going to do? Down the floor, and it's almost a turnover. They call a foul, I think, on Rui Hachimura. That's a big foul. I think they called a foul anyway. And if they did, that is a big bailout. What are they going to call? Jokic. Yeah, maybe I think they had to call a foul there because Denver has the ball again. No free throws yet. I don't think the Lakers might have been in the bonus. But Denver with the ball nonetheless. Jamal Murray, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Jokic is driving on Anthony Davis. He loses the basketball. 2 seconds left. He chunks up a 3. It's off the mark. 1:22 to go on the 4. Jokic tried to hit another ridiculous 3, but that's just not going to get it done. Denver needs to run some better sets. Because right now, it's just whoever has the ball, run it down to the end of the shot clock, chunk up a shot, hope it goes in. That's just not going to get it done. 1:20 to go in the 4th. The Lakers with the ball, and they're down by 2. LeBron James at the top of the key with 40 points, and now they stop play. They just stopped play. 1:13 to go in the 4th. Did they just call a foul on the Denver Nuggets? They might have just called a foul on the Denver Nuggets. If that's the case, that is a huge call. It might have been on Aaron Gordon down low. That's very interesting. The goals on Jokic and the cheat sheet in the press conference. They don't squad. That's really interesting for sure. Trey Sarge says, feel like Ronnie Terry take a step back this year. I mean, they could because of the fact you can make an argument with all the players they have graduating, and they are losing one of their top recruits to Australia to play in a league over there. Ron Holland decommitted. So, yeah, they definitely could take a step back. I mean, that's true. I still feel like Texas might be in the top half of the league. West Virginia will have to be really good to leapfrog them, but they could, to your point. They really could. 111-110. Anthony Davis is at the line, but that is a big mistake by Aaron Gordon. You cannot foul Anthony Davis there. I know you're trying to keep from getting open, but you just can't foul and give him 2 free throws. And he hits them both because Anthony Davis, again, one of the best of the taller players in the NBA hitting free throws, just like Kevin Durant. And just like that, we've got a tie game. It's all going to come down to this, the final minute of the game. Jamal Murray with the basketball. 111 to 111. 1 to go. Murray off the dribble, trying to get by Anthony Davis. Murray blows by Anthony Davis. He falls to the floor. No foul call, like he could have been tripped, but he falls. And the ball is off of Denver. The ball is off of the Denver Nuggets. Now they're saying it's back the other way. So now they're saying it's off the Lakers. That was a quick turnaround. They said it was off of Denver and it was going to be the Lakers ball, but then they reversed the call. 111 to 111, 56 seconds left. Who was it off of? Jamal Murray was trying to dribble around Anthony Davis. He loses the basketball. Yeah, it's off of the Lakers. That's a good call. That's a good call. It definitely was off of the Lakers. Jokic down the floor. Jokic for 2. 113, 111. 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A 2-point game. Denver leads 113, 111. They're 40 seconds away from eliminating the Lakers, sweeping them. Jokic with 30 points, 14 rebounds, 13 assists. He's having a ridiculous game. Top of the key, LeBron James over in the corner, and the ball's out of bounds. The ball is out of bounds off of the Denver Nuggets. So it was deflected out of bounds. 31.3 seconds left in this game. Both teams still have 2 timeouts. This is crazy. What a game. You cannot ask for a much better game than this. This has been an incredible game between the Denver Nuggets and the Los Angeles Lakers. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. Not too shocking there. The Lakers take one of their last 2 timeouts to try to draw up a play, potentially be able to get a good shot in with 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Maybe you can make an argument the Lakers took too much time on that possession, just dribbling out the clock. LeBron was at the top of the key, finally decided to make a pass like 5 seconds left, but it did not really like that possession was going anywhere. So it almost might have benefited the Lakers more that the Nuggets did tap it out of bounds, so maybe they'll have a chance to be able to make a play here. But it's all going to come down to this. But I really appreciate all you guys for being here. Like the stream down below. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. But more importantly, I appreciate you guys for being here. This has been a great game. This is an awesome game. 113, 111. We're 31 seconds away from knowing whether the Lakers will keep the series alive or the Nuggets will have swept the Lakers. Insane, and go to their first NBA Finals. RC says, I don't see a scenario where the Lakers can overcome Nuggets. We all know the Nuggets are the better team. It would be a miracle for Denver to let this one slip. It's a good point. And off of that point, even if Denver does drop this game, you do feel like Denver will still win the series. You don't feel like they will blow the 3-0 lead that they have and give it all the way to 4-3. It's very interesting for sure. But like you said, Denver has been playing like the better team. They've got so much depth. The Lakers, they've done great with LBJ. He's got 40 points. But Jokic has had a fantastic game with a triple-double, and he's gotten a lot of production out of Murray, Porter Jr., Gordon, some other players. RC says Jokic throwing football passes out here. Yeah, Jokic is great. He could probably be a quarterback if he definitely was throwing a football. Knew how to throw a football at a high level, because he is a fantastic passer, and he just throws them in there like a bullet. It's fantastic to watch. 31 seconds are left in this game. 113 to 111, 2-point game. Lakers are down 2, facing elimination. Austin Reeves to inbound. Porter Jr. is guarding him on the inbounds to LeBron James. LeBron driving with a step back 2. His shot's off the backboard. He misses the big step back 2 there in the corner. Great defense from Denver. 20 seconds left. There's only 3 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And the Lakers aren't fouling. They're going to play it out. Surprised they're not fouling. Schroeder trying to guard Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray driving in. He goes up strong. He misses the shot. LeBron James with the rebound, and timeout Lakers. 4 seconds left. 113, 111. 2-point game. The Lakers used their final timeout. This is it. This is it for the Los Angeles Lakers. If they do not score in these final 4 seconds, they will lose. They will lose the series. LeBron James, that's just not a good shot. Even if he makes it, that's just not a good shot. The Lakers needed a better shot. That's why having only 4 seconds out of that inbounds pass was not good. They needed to have more time than that. But when they started getting that last possession going, they took way too much time. It's crazy. It is crazy for sure. But definitely, Lakers did not do a good job on that possession. And LeBron having to take a tough step back too. If the Lakers do lose this game, lose this series, that possession right there is why. That possession was not very good at all. It took way too much time. LeBron throws it away, and the ball did go off the Nuggets. But then LeBron, with only 4 seconds left, has to take a tough step back too. Great defense from Denver. They kept the Lakers at bay on that possession. RC says, only talks for this is season. This player, 31 seconds left. For sure. Now we're down to 4 seconds. RC says, AD is supposed to be in front of Yo, not behind him. That's crazy. It's going to be crazy. 4 seconds left. Definitely the Lakers have made some mistakes in the final few possessions, but they have a chance to end all the ill will here, keep the series alive, and potentially not get swept. But for Denver, if they can hold on here, the Denver Nuggets will be going to their first NBA Finals ever in franchise history. 4 seconds left. Austin Reeves to LeBron. LeBron goes up strong. He misses, and that's it. No foul call. The Nuggets win 113-111. The Nuggets have swept the Los Angeles Lakers, and the Nuggets are going to their first NBA Finals. What a game. What a game. LeBron James got tied up down low. No foul call, and that is your ball game. Jackson said for the first time ever in team history, the Nuggets are in the NBA Finals. Unbelievable. RC said LeBron going to shoot the 3 to end it or win it. Watch this, but he missed. He couldn't get a shot up. The Ohio State says, wow, congrats to the Nuggets. Very happy for him. Me too. It'd have been really cool to see the Lakers keep the series alive a little bit longer, because now if Boston loses to Miami tomorrow, there's no more games till June 1st, but the Nuggets, they deserve it. They deserve it. They played so hard game in and game out, and they did not relent on the Lakers anytime. They were down by 15 at the half, and they came all the way back and won the game. They held on over the Lakers despite LeBron scoring 40. What a game by Jokic. What a game by Murray, Porter Jr., Gordon. They were fantastic. What a win for the Denver Nuggets and their franchise to go to their first finals, and they'll have a great chance to potentially win their first ever NBA title. And this could be a sign of things to come, because they got a great team. They can keep this team together. The Nuggets could be good for a long while. That's great defense. Murray was all ball. He was all ball on LeBron. It was all ball. That was fantastic defense. The Gold says, congrats to the Nuggets. Have a great summer, King James. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely not going to be happy right now, but try to get this behind him, and then maybe the Lakers can regroup. LeBron James has a few seasons left in him. I'm sure he's going to wait probably for Bronny James to be in the NBA, so I'm sure LeBron James is definitely not done, but this is a tough loss. This is a tough way to go out. The Denver Nuggets just swept the Lakers. I don't think anybody thought that would happen. I definitely did not. The Nuggets, yes, they're a great team, but the Lakers just did the unthinkable in losing to the Nuggets 4-0. The Nuggets did the unthinkable by sweeping them 4-0. This is incredible. This is just incredible. RC covers the WNBA and NBA. Denver, they are in there. They are in the NBA Finals to face the winner of the Celtics and the Heat. More likely the Heat at this point, because it's 3-0 Heat. No team's ever come back from 3 down. And the Lakers just lost at home as well. It wasn't even the fact Lakers were on the road. They lost at home. They got swept. Lost both home games. Boston already lost both home games. If they lose tomorrow, no more NBA action until June 1st. It'll be the Heat versus the Nuggets. That could be a fantastic NBA Finals, because you'll have a team that's never been there in the Nuggets and a team in Miami that you'll never have an 8 seed that's won a NBA title before. And the Miami Heat could become the first 8 seed to ever win an NBA title. Denver will be their first NBA title ever. But Denver, 55 points in that second half. Los Angeles with 38. Los Angeles had a great first half, up by 15, but it goes to show that in the NBA, teams can score quickly. Teams can score quickly for sure. And Denver came all the way back. You just cannot, be up 15 points and think you got the game. Don't think the Lakers did that, but they went cold. They went cold in the second half, and the Denver Nuggets came back. But what a game. What a series. We're going to find out with Boston and Miami. It's going to be very interesting for sure. But I really appreciate you guys for being here. Like the stream down below. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Share the stream out on social media. But most importantly, again, appreciate you guys for being here. What a game. We just saw history being made tonight. Denver is going to their first NBA Finals, and they swept the Lakers and LeBron. Crazy. No one expected it for sure. That is insane. What a game. Denver wins 113-111. What a game by Jokic. Via Ohio State's great stream as always. Really appreciate you for being here via Ohio State. Really appreciate all you guys for being here. You guys make this worth doing so much, and it was awesome having you guys here. What a game. That's all you can just say. What a game. Denver wins by 2. The Lakers played hard in every game, and unfortunately, it wasn't enough. They lost 4-0 to the Denver Nuggets, and they're in their first finals. We'll have to see with Boston and Miami. It's going to be very interesting for sure. And then we'll have the finals coming up after Boston and Miami series is over. We're almost done with the NBA, but it's been a lot of fun for sure. We're not done yet, but this series is done. Golt says probably Heat. Well, Leprechaun don't have the Magic does here. Thanks for the great play-by-play insight. Good night from Alaska. Really appreciate you for being here, the Golts. Hope you have a great night in Alaska for sure. I really do. Hope you have a great night, but I appreciate the compliment. You were awesome being here tonight. So great. Your comments were hilarious. Definitely love having you here. Hopefully Boston can make the series really interesting. But like you said, probably going to be Miami. But it's going to be interesting for sure. But again, what a win for the Denver Nuggets. Thanks for being here, the Golds. Thanks for being here, RCV, Ohio State. Buck, I'm like everybody for being here tonight. Jackson, Jeff, everybody. You guys were awesome. But what a win for Denver. 113-111. They're in their first NBA Finals and a well-deserved and well-earned by Jokic and company. They were fantastic. Thanks for being here, everybody. What a game.